the stream is up and has sound, because we have had some weird and wonderful issues with that. I have a new chair in a box downstairs that I have not put together. We'll chat about that. And my voice might be a little bit croaky, and I'm sure we'll chat about that too. And if I moan or whimper, I'll explain why. And I'll chat about that.
It says you're live.
Cool, but do I have sound?
Clicking on it?
That's the important thing.
You have sound.
Hey.
Yep. Everything sounds good. Nice.
For some weird reason, this keyboard, I have to turn it off and on a couple of times before it registers with the computer. It's got a light. It's a light keyboard, so I can see it's working. There you go. I just turn it off and on, and the keyboard's fine. Bizarre. Could not initialize the Oculus Rift headset. Well, yeah, I haven't worked out a way to fix this yet. When I take the headset off, it goes to sleep in about 30 seconds. So then it closes, despite being plugged in. We'll come to that too. Oh, come on, trap my hands, you silly thing. So despite being plugged in, it closes the link. See, there's an option. So, enable Oculus Link. My options are not now, enable, or don't show again. Right, but if I say don't show again, will that always ask me, as in, sorry, will it always connect or always say don't? Like, I always want to...
Wait, I don't understand. What's it trying to do?
Well, my option is enable. So it goes, do you want to connect to your PC? Yes, no, never ask. I'm like, right, does that mean yes? Get that?
Why wouldn't you want to...
But no, the point is because I might want to use the headset in standalone mode. My point is, if I say never show again, does that mean I will always connect, or does it mean I will never connect? Because they're very different. Anyway, so I've cranked the resolution of the headset up. Can I spot any difference? No. Anyway, I'm gonna pop the headset on. I'm going to take this off.
Where'd you go?
But I get to watch the action replay like on a cinema screen, but in 3D. It's very odd. Right.
Something changed my my controls.
There we go, 200 horsepower, four-wheel drive. That sounds nice. I'm just gonna warm up. What car is it I'm in? I'm currently in the FX0 for no particular reason. Where's the rest of my bits? There's one, there's two, there's three, and there's four. Marvellous. Yes, I was at a stag do at the weekend, and although I am, we're all old men now, all late 30s, early 40s, so it wasn't very rowdy, but because we're all old, we're all
Hey, Shoka. He's practicing with the fancy Indy car. Formula One car.
It's not an Indy car. I really
That's an Americanism.
Yeah, it's an open wheel car, but it's completely the wrong class. I'm a bit disappointed this game doesn't have any electric cars in it, though. I would like to see more games. I believe Euro Truck Simulator 2 does.
Ooh.
Because Volvo now, I believe that Volvo don't do any. They don't do any cars anymore. Like only electric. No diesel, no petrol, nothing. No hybrid. It's all electric. All their new cars anyway. And obviously they do trucks, but I don't quite know what their state of play is on the trucks.
They're expensive to fix.
What,
I
Volvo
took out a
trucks?
review. Yeah, I took out one of their heated review mirrors with a forklift, and that was an expensive repair. I had to
I think all
help.
trucks are expensive though, because it's only for business.
Oh yeah, but
I mean, I found this, with things like the internet. The moment you get into business rates, it's exactly the same as a normal one, only because they know it's business, they can charge a ton more. Shark, if you said anything, by the way, nothing's come through on the microphone.
he has not.
But
As far as I know.
He might have said something, but we can't hear him. Hopefully, if I tell him that, you see, we can just lie to him, tell him we can't hear him, and then he'll just keep parking up to fix his headset. Like, no, I can't hear you, man. I can't hear you. But no, it actually can't hear you, Shark, if you have been talking.
I guess you were as
There you
responsive as
Hey.
usual.
You're just talking to yourself.
I haven't had so substantial comments that I would notice that they went by.
Yeah, no, I can hear you now.
I had my radio button mode on.
Ah. Yeah, as I was saying, on the way to the event that I did, I lost control of my roadster, my smart roadster, 3 times within a mile. The rear stepped out 3 times, and I think it was rainy conditions, and I think there's oil on the roundabout. But I'm so glad I've played Live for Speed, because I can feel that rear stepping out thing and immediately do the right thing, immediately snap off. But it kind of hammers home. I mean, this rig is good, but like when you lose control on the car, it's so much more, so much faster than it is in a computer game.
That's what you get for having a fuck ugly car.
My car's lovely. My little yellow roadster. It's beautiful.
Did you have a paper bag over your head while you was buying it?
Lovely. It's a beautiful car. But it's no. The problem is it's very, very light. It's really light, and it's mid-engine rear-wheel drive. So when conditions aren't ideal, it doesn't cope so well. But genuinely, on 3 adjacent roundabouts, the rear stepped out. I, steer into it, come off the accelerator very quickly. I've spun it before. It's quite easy to do. It's great in the dry, but it just doesn't have enough traction to cut through the wetness.
Well, that sounds like a tire issue more than
Well, Tad,
anything else.
I don't know how good you are on tires, but I'm running a set of high-spec Toyo Proxies, and there aren't many better tires out there. Certainly not the size I can get.
True.
But as I say, a lot of it is the light, it is the weight. So when the traction goes, there's no weight. No, well, see, that wouldn't work for a number of reasons. Starting with that's where the engine is. Also, that misses the point of having a light car, which is all of the advantages you get with it. Apart from sometimes stepping out on roundabouts. It's my own fault though. Can't blame the car. I was definitely going too fast for the conditions. It was just I didn't know I was going too fast for the conditions until it was like, oh, this feels a bit squirrely. Yeah. Now, well done, Tad. You've won a race.
Yay!
What car are we using?
I mean, I'm just in the FX0. I don't mind. I said I'd rather start slow and work my way up though, just because of the VR tolerance, which I don't have. I won't tweak it now, but this car really could do with a much shorter final drive ratio. So I'm going down the straights and I'm in 4th, and it has a 5th. I just can't get into it.
FX0.
Yeah, little 4-wheel drive thing.
And this didn't have a limiter.
No. This is a Celica GT4, I think, give or take. Actually, no, it's probably a little bit much for that. Maybe it might be more of a super. Obviously, it's not a real car. It is a legally distinct entity of its own right, because that wouldn't be. You get into trouble for that sort of stuff. Did I hear Max wandering? I think I heard him coughing. There, that's not coughing. So, Max, I shall sum up. Have you ridden an e-bike, by the way, at all?
Me? No.
They're amazing! Oh my god! So basically, I mean, don't get me wrong, the bike I had wasn't good. It wasn't the bike we were going to, because we went to a different place. So it's a heavy bike. Paige had a really expensive sort of road hybrid, and I could pick that up with one finger. Mine was easily 6 times the weight. But when you turn on eco, suddenly you just feel like a strong man with an eco mode, and then you go back to turbo, and it feels like there's an invisible Hulk pedaling for you. It's absolutely incredible. We did 22 kilometers with 700-meter rise, and we had a Garmin GPS showing us the route, and it gave us a grit rating of 51, which is just off the end of their chart. It was not safe what we did, and I loved it. We did downhill. I hit 60 kilometers an hour going downhill, and then we went down a dried riverbed that, like, we nearly killed ourselves on it, because it was just all rocks, like big rocks, dangerous slippy rocks and falls and everything. But everyone came back safe and sound. So if I grunt or moan, it's because I'm still suffering a little bit from the rather enthusiastic bike.
Anyways,
Nah, this is old man. This is old man groaning. But yeah, the 700-meter rise was just ridiculous. That's and we just.
Where did you go then? North Wales.
Yes. And the weirdest part was, Rob's like, "Where are you?" And I told him. He's like, "That's where I am." So Uatech was on holiday in Wales in the same town. So that was particularly bizarre. So we met up, saw his son, who I've not seen in a couple of years, and got a photo. And yeah, good fun. But I want an e-bike. That was just something else. So one of the reasons I always hate riding bikes is if it starts to rain or you just knackered and you're not in the mood, you've got to ride all the way back. And now I could just go beep beep beep, just do all the hard work for me on the way back, or not, as the case may be. So it's rather nice. So I'm curious. You can get e-bike conversion kits for a couple of £100. I have a bike. I'd be curious whether or not that's a good idea, or whether or not the conversions are awful and no one in their right mind can use them. But there is
So are e-bikes road legal, or is this only off-road use?
No, e-bike's perfectly road legal. So there are a couple of caveats. One, it's not like a motorbike. It doesn't push you. You pedal, it helps. If you don't pedal, it doesn't go. There's no.
Also, they have a cut off on speed as well. It's about 17 kilometers per hour.
It's 25. I know this because you're like, yeah, I am the fastest and strongest man alive. Oh, 25 kilometers an hour. Suddenly I'm doing a lot more work.
Yeah, 17 miles an hour.
70 miles an hour, yeah, that's about right. But I mean, that's pretty.
It's enough. It's enough.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. But bear in mind that with it cranked up, I could do 17 miles an hour. That's completely the wrong car, Tad. Did you not spot that?
It's fine. This is rear wheel drive, and it is twitchy.
But yeah, the difference is, Max, of course, I could do 17 miles an hour up like a 3-in-1 hill.
Twitchy.
Like it doesn't care about that. At one point, because bear in mind, we had some proper mountain bike riders with us, like people who do it really professionally, but very, very expensive bikes. And at one point, we used an e-bike to tow 2 of them up a hill at quite some speed. It's so, yeah. But the thing is, say Jim, you know, they're all the big game crew. So basically, it was the big game crew I was hanging around with the weekend. So Jim does mountain biking, not professionally, it's not the right term, but seriously. So he's got a very serious bike, very tiny front cog, 12-speed rear cog, from absolutely tiny to massive, and carbon fiber. Yeah, all of that sort of stuff. And
I have one of those.
And he's struggling. And so he does this a lot. And if he's struggling, The rest of us are just kind of
With a
going,
really, really
what?
yeah.
So Paige, so he had the really, really lovely road hybrid bike, really not suitable tyres, but he goes, this is only the third time I've ridden the bike, and both times previous to we went to the pub. So,
No punctures or anything.
oh yeah, 2 punctures, and someone's chain snapped, so we had to tow him with an electric bike for the rest of it.
Oh,
Thankfully,
you
right
didn't
at the
have
end.
a thing. That's what you wouldn't do because you're not your bike.
No, this was his bike, so his bike didn't make it. So, you know, it was one of
Oh
those...
right, but I'm just wondering. One thing,
Hilarious.
if I was taking my
What
bike,
car did you
I
all
have
even pick?
puncture repair.
Turbo?
I've got gas to inflate the tyres. I've got spare links to fix broken snapped
Yes.
chains. All sorts.
That's 'cause
I
you take-
don't want to be stuck in the middle.
Yeah, well, that's because you take it seriously, whereas Tim went, I know what, I'll save 40 quid and bring my own bike. And it was about,
Yeah.
I'll say, it wasn't even a kilometre into the ride, and he went, I regret this. But take the hill, I'm not messing around, it's hard to describe. 700 metres might not sound like a lot, but imagine that you lifted your weight and a heavy-ass bike straight up 700 metres up a ladder. So that's
Yeah.
twice the height of the Eiffel Tower. Like, yeah, okay.
Yes.
But yeah, it was good fun. Really, really, really beautiful scenery there in Wales as well.
So some nice areas around near you.
There
I'm led to
are.
believe.
There are. Yeah, Derbyshire Dales not very far. Yorkshire Dales, and I said Leeds Urban Bike Park. But yeah, it's genuinely funny though on the mountain bike, sticking it into turbo mode and then just blasting past all the manual riders, just bus wankers.
E-bike. Oh, they call e-bike wankers, don't they? E-bike wanker.
No, we were no. You say because they were the manual ones, so they're the bus wankers. I'm in the I'm in the good one. But yeah, it was quite an eye opener. I wasn't expecting it to be that good, but I bet you e-bikes have been shit for years. But now they're really good. Now they're mass market. You know, the bike I was on was £2,100, and if you take out the battery and the motor, it was crap. Again, I'm only going on what other people said, but they recognised the shocks. They were budget shocks, budget wheels, budget derailleur, everything. It wasn't a good bike. It was a cheap bike with a whacking great
Good
motor.
frame. Good frame. Good cheap parts
Cheap
on an
everything.
expensive frame.
No, cheap frame. So it was cheap.
frame, mate.
Everything was cheap about it,
Frame.
apart from the motor and the battery, and that's the bit that mattered. So yeah, it doesn't matter if it's heavy. Remember when there's a robot helping you pedal. But I did try and spend as much time as I could with it off, and my God, that was a heavy bike. But yeah, good fun.
Oh, I had a go on a mate of mine's pedals, by the way, pedal and steering, a nice one.
Oh yeah,
G29, I think.
oh yeah, that's what I've got, G29.
With on the little PlayStation version or something. But it was much nicer than these crappy pedals and steering wheel.
Yes.
And it had feedback. We said the feedback to turn down all the way because he didn't like it.
Really?
But, it's really not good for the table.
Yeah, the G29's an odd one. So if you keep an eye on it on Camel, the price of it varies massively. It goes up to like 270, I think it is, and then down to like 140. So you can get it quite cheaply. Or if you impulse buy it, you might be buying it at an expensive time. But yeah, this is what I've got. I mean, bear in mind, this is the lowest of the low sim wheels, but it's lovely. I really like it. Where is everyone? Well, I seem to be just moseying around in first place here with no competitors. Where is this?
I'm going off-road a lot
Well,
for some reason.
I know it's a four-wheel drive car, but don't do that. Where's this Mia? Need someone to give me a run for my money. Yes, I shall only be here a few nights this week because I have to go to the wedding I just went to the stag do for. So, you'll have to entertain yourselves again, I'm afraid. Yeah.
I've been having a dabble with Helldivers.
Isn't that like an isometric twin stick shooter thing?
Yes.
Yes. I think I,
Travelling and
did I play it?
fun, actually,
I think I might have it. I can't remember. Is it multi-platform?
It wasn't that free
It was
crap?
on discount. The DLC was on discount this weekend, so I was like,
Ah.
you can get the whole thing plus all the I don't know, like 12 DLC packs for £24, £25. I'm like, I love that. You know, a mate of mine's like, yeah, try this. See if your friends like it. Okay.
Is it 4-player, 3-player, unlimited?
4-player, I think.
4-player, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. That's why I say Scrap Mechanic has got a place in my heart, because you're like, well, how many players want? As many as you like. Can you explore? Yeah. Can you do silly physics things? Yeah. Like, there you go. It's all the ticks.
Yeah.
Whoa, a bit more drifty than I'd expected.
Whee! I found Jay, rather than crashing into him like a normal guy, yeah.
Yeah, Shaka, I take offence, by the way, to your video. I was in the right, and you went, purple's in the wrong, and I'm like, I was absolutely not in the wrong. I was a shining saviour, as a beacon of good behaviour in amongst a sea of people doing terrible driving. Thank you so much.
That doesn't narrow it down because you were wrong multiple times.
Oh yeah, but in one particular instance, and that's the only one I care about, I definitely wasn't. It was around the first corner on this track, and I'm like, what? But I did. Usually, though, said when racing drivers make mistakes, but when someone hits somebody else, it's not on purpose. It's just because they haven't noticed the other person, or they've just been a little bit too enthusiastic on taking the corner.
Case. Who's that behind me?
That'll be Max, I think, because he's also chosen the wrong car.
These tires suck.
No, you suck at driving the car. Aren't you in the the
Oh, I'm not
600
even
horsepower
arguing.
rear-wheel drive car?
No, I
Oh no, that was
ditched that thing. That thing was way too much for me.
You're still in the wrong car, though, aren't you? Are you the same as we are? No, the tires are
I
great.
probably. I didn't know which one you picked.
FX Zero. Grab a drink.
It's in the second row, isn't it? They're all pretty much the same.
I'd love to see them develop a proper car paint shader for this game.
Cheers, Max.
I was trying to be on your wheels, but you aren't. Help. I didn't help. Do you want to try hitting you some more?
Oh, somebody.
I mean, you can if you want to.
Why does it take the map away?
Because you finished the race.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I mean, it says
It says
I did, but it says
Because
4 out of 5. Like,
when
what?
the
Oh,
leader,
because I was last. Got it.
No,
Got it.
No, when the leader finishes the race, everybody else's next line crossing is the last one. If you were 20 laps behind, like, everyone's going to sit there and watch you do 20 more laps, are they?
But you lost.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Well, I mean, they could.
So FX Zero, Max, I think you're in the FXR.
Oh dear, I've got speeding in the penalty.
That's right, the race is over. I think Max is in the FX. Yeah, you're in the right car, Tad. That's fine. Unless FX Zero.
Turbo? Yeah.
It looks a little. The back end looks like a Vauxhall Cavalier, and the front end looks like an Evo. Vauxhall Cavalier? Oh my god.
Second row, second
Yeah,
column.
it's FX Zero. That's the code. Okay, to give you an idea of how realistic VR, I just looked at I think that's Jay's car. I closed my left eye and I held up both hands in front of it so I could my face so I could just look at the back half of the car. That doesn't work.
And
That doesn't work in VR. I can't put my hands to cover stuff up. But I was just like, I'm pretty sure it might be a Monaro, but it's a Vauxhall-y rear end.
I'm looking at your back and I'm giving you sign language.
You're in the right car, R Max?
I believe so. I'm just getting the colour sorted out.
Okay. Let us know when and we shall start the race. Oh yeah, there you go. Just says downloading skin. Noah's Mia tonight, though. Feel free to harass her. I always do.
What? Have you joined Blizzard or something?
Sorry, to ask Esmea nicely if she will be joining us. So, Max, I think you downloaded a skin, but your car just looks black to me.
Yeah, we'll do from the backside, yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll try and look at it from the front in just a moment.
You'll probably get a little 360 if you're lucky.
Hang on, let me just tap his rear quarter.
Nice. and slowly. Come out the first corner. That's not slowly, Jay, because you're on the wrong side of the corner. I've lost Tad. Tad, I've apparently put CJ.
I wasn't even at the beginning.
You're going too fast.
I don't understand where the end of the pit lane is to start going.
When it...
The national speed limit sign.
Yeah, so Jay,
So you wouldn't have it.
which nation?
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, Jay, we don't get that sign in the US.
I know. That's the irony.
So Max, you're on the left-hand side of the corner that time.
Yep.
Oh shit!
So Jay, you wanna stick on the road?
No.
Wow.
Hey, I might be off road, but I'm still fucking not that far away from you.
Sure. Why not?
Oh, maybe. Nah.
No, paused it.
I don't know why, but my steering wheel feels like it's fucking miles too high tonight.
Did you forget to bring your chair up?
No, my chair doesn't go up and down.
The position reset does respect vertical position, so...
Yeah, Jay's not in VR though.
Oh.
No, I mean like the actual steering wheel on the desk. It feels like the desk's about 4 inches too high.
Oh, did you engage the gas lift on your desk?
No.
Well, then the other option is that you shrunk by 4 inches. It's science.
It's logic.
Did Max just use the word logic?
Sorry,
Using Sherlock Holmes detection.
probably misused it.
Hmm.
Well, it's deductive reasoning, isn't it?
Yes, no, I was being funny. As I said, I am extremely tired. I have had a huge amount of travelling and excitement over the last couple of days, so if I'm not with it, that's why. Whoa! So this is a four-wheel drive car, which means that it should oversteer, so you can point it at the inside of the corner and give it some means to make it go around the corner.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble with that.
Sorry, Tad, a corner is what happens when a straight runs out. I know you don't get it very often over there, but...
No, I understand. God.
But this one does have ABS, so you can really plant it on the way into the corner, and you can use trail braking, so you can do a light amount of braking whilst turning without it all going horribly wrong for you.
Nope.
Yes, you can.
Nope. Can't get that.
One can.
Then it doesn't like me at all.
Wait, but you see on your dashboard, you're not next to the ABS light up when you brake hard.
Yeah.
Braking's the other pedal.
Well, it's stuck on right now because I've wrecked this car.
Well done.
Somehow. I haven't even hit anything that hard.
That's hard.
I just went on that chicane sideways. That was impressive. Max seems to be a little bit all over the road.
Just stopping you coming past, it's fine.
Yeah, if you say so.
Blocking other road users is perfectly valid and, in fact, heavily encouraged in racing.
That was not
stopped, no
blocking
work.
road users. That was
Incompetence. Massive incompetence.
that was I'm scratching my arse moment.
Yeah, probably.
I've received a text message moment.
No, I don't usually do that.
That was I'm coming off the grass and I'm going to drive into you no matter what. So I'm now going to drive into the gravel.
If I've got a drive-through penalty, I can't actually stop.
No, you can
At
if you
the pit?
want to. Well, if you want to. I don't know that. Basically,
I tried that. It was like no work.
If you have a drive-through penalty, just treat the whole race as practice. Don't get penalties. Damn it, balls that up. There you go. You've completed your drive-through penalty.
The second one.
Doesn't have a speed
Yeah.
limiter thing.
So keep it below
Don't do overspeed when you're doing your drive-through.
over.
I have done
did
something
slow down for
to this car.
Yeah, I messed up coming out of the chicane, Chalker. Oh no! You messed the corner up. That's what I wanted.
Ah, comes a wall.
Time to burn some clutch. So yeah, Tad, I don't know if you saw the picture I put up. I said I went to and from. I went to my mate Tim's house, and from there in a 1987 T-top Camaro Z28, which is
Is that Ted behind you,
Nice.
Max?
I
Well-
don't know. I don't know who it is.
it's
It is.
an
Red and
amusing.
white.
It's an amusing car. About 180 horsepower, weighs about 2,000 kilos. It's V8. It's very loud. It's very impressive and not very fast. And it's brilliant. It's so characterful. And Tim carries around a spare steering wheel because obviously it's an American car, so the steering wheel's on the wrong side. So what you can do is the passenger holds the steering wheel and then pretends to be asleep. Apparently never fails to get a chuckle.
So the cops are like, okay, what's going on here?
And it's got a great sticker on the back, which I linked it to him, which is it says V8, only milk and orange juice comes in 2 litres. I think his is a
Fuck that.
4.2 litre V8, but he wants to upgrade to the 5.7 because don't get me wrong, it's heavy, really heavy. It sounds good, but it is gutless. Like, you know, you're putting your foot down and it's wheel spinning, and you know it's kind of on the same sort of par as my Cruiser. But it's beautiful fun to drive. Don't get me wrong. It's just the American approach to how have you given it a 4.5, 5 litre engine and got not even 200 horsepower out of it. It's amazing. Oh, Clarkson's Farm's been renewed for season 2, so that's also good.
That's old news. That was like 3 weeks ago.
No, it was this week, last week. No, it's only been the
3 weeks ago,
confirmation.
yeah, man.
No, the confirmation has only been recent. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I only heard about it last week anyway, because Amazon actually officially confirmed it. Hello, someone.
Tis I.
Ah, 'tis you.
I had to join. No, Adam's right. We announced this week.
Good. Whew.
Well, yeah.
There was lots of what's the word? Not supposition. What's the word? People going, oh, is it going to come out? I'm really glad. I'm really glad. I really enjoyed season 1. I don't know whether season 2 can maintain that magic and brilliance, but I thoroughly enjoyed season 1.
I'm still waiting to
Clarkson.
try and find someone that hosts the Orville.
There isn't anywhere in the UK. That will be Sky, which is now TV, I believe, because it's Stars. Because hold on, isn't it Fox now?
Technically, it's owned by Disney Plus, ultimately.
Yeah, because it's Fox. So yeah, we might get it.
Yeah.
Orville is just.
Well, you have to wait for wait till September to actually watch it. I'm like, I'm going on holiday in a week, and I would really like to binge a bit of that.
Yes, no, it
So
is.
I'm
It
gonna
is.
have to go for all the alternative options, but I'm hoping someone can give me a clue because I'm.
Well, I mean, if you have a OneDrive or a Google Drive, it could magically appear in there
Oh, brilliant!
for some.
Is there a reason I can't join your game, by the way?
Have you bought it yet?
Oh, I meant to.
Buy it.
Where are you going, man?
Buy it to you, cheapskate. How much is it?
I'm on lap 2.
Oh, so we're on season 2, which is 24 quid. That gives you lots of tracks, and all the cars. And also, you should definitely do the thing. You should buy it because it's definitely worth it. And you should do your Steam controller.
I tried the Steam controller thing. That's why I was logging in trying to try it before. There's no setup for it already. I would have to completely create it.
I've linked it to you. Let's just download it.
I checked on Steam. I googled it. There's no community controller set up for it. I'd have to create my own.
It's not rocket science. There's only about 3 controls. There's literally 3: accelerate, brake, steer. No, but I did link you a guy who'd set it up, so all you had to do was copy his setup. Oh God. Oh.
To be honest, the other thing I realised is the problem I had with it, the reason I didn't like it too much, was because it was the old Xbox 360 controller didn't go back to central.
Yes.
Like the dead zone. Yeah, this one's totally fine. I just tested it out.
Oh, good. But no, we've so if you don't know if you should buy it or not, go to lfsworld.net, log in, tell me how many, fuck's sake, what the hell was that, Jay? Jesus Christ. And then click on my profile and tell me how many miles you've driven in the game, and then tell me if you think you owe them 24 quid.
I may have clipped the glass.
Clip the what? Grass? You were never near the grass, you just...
Grass.
I think what you clicked is the bloody handbrake.
No, I was nowhere near it.
You were never near the grass either.
Where do I go, Adam?
LFSworld.net has the most... It has like a little operating system and a fake computer, so you can look at all lift speed stuff. And then you can look at your profile.
Whoa! I'll get back this corner, Jake, find out.
Jesus.
So, Shaka, another piece of advice I can give you is ignore other people on the road and don't follow them onto the grass.
Don't wise people take advice from other people's mistakes?
Well, yes, but you saw Tad's mistake and then probably copied it.
Could I also give you some advice?
Me? I don't know. I don't know if I can hear you up here in first place. If you speak up, I might hear you.
Don't get too near Tad. He seems to appear out of nowhere and just be there.
You're nowhere near
It's
Tad.
like his card.
What I do?
No.
Nothing?
His card disappears
Yeah.
for like a split second and then reappears halfway in your car.
Yours did the same just a second ago.
Yeah, I don't think your
Oh, did
internet's... I don't think so Tad has regular connection issues. Jay has occasional ones.
161 miles.
It was just weird the way that he disappeared and reappeared and...
Yeah, if his ping gets more than 1 second, it just hides him.
Yellow flag for the yellow car.
Black flag for blue car. Fucking rear-ending me, you
Get
little
banned.
shit.
We're ending you? When?
Yeah, you just knocked me off the bloody...
I was nowhere near you.
I think I might be having internet issues.
You are having internet issues, I'm nowhere near you.
You're having
Well,
internet
Off my
issues.
screen quite a bit.
Once the race is finished, I can look at everyone's ping. I can't do it in the middle of the race, though.
I might
you
be
can't.
dropping
So you
in
know
or
it's a
out
bad
of
idea.
the-
No, I can't. I have a different UI at the moment.
Oh, hang on a minute. I don't know if I've turned the firewall off.
Oh.
It might be that.
Damn it!
Okay.
About that exit velocity?
Yeah, no, I screwed it up and you took it great. I shook my fist, but get no hand tracking.
How the fuck are we only on the second lap?
Now, question is, can I outbrake you on this corner? Because I think I've got this car's braking zones more sorted than you. Yep. Aha! Oh.
We got the contact surfaces also.
Yeah, but that would have gotten you sent home. I outbraked you. I was
What?
in front.
You came from behind!
I was in front of you. You drove into me.
We
but-
shall check the tapes.
Oh, yes, I think you may have actually hurt me when you hit me. Car's not going in a straight line as it should.
I might be having that same issue. I got my steering wheel turned to the left and I'm still not going in a straight line.
Oh, here's Eddie.
Who pulled ahead for you two?
Schalke did, because Schalke, I outbraked Schalke. I didn't do a good job in the
Max.
corner, but I don't need to. I'm in front. I can screw up all I like. But Schalke
Can I have a toe?
didn't react time. But as I said, Schalke's not a professional race driver. I was hoping he would. I wasn't expecting him to.
He did a breakfast braking on me and then still steered away on the road.
Yep. But as I said, if I'm in front, no matter what I do, I have right of way.
But if I hadn't
Sorry.
collided with you, you would have even more momentum and would have been more
2
off-road.
seconds off my lap time.
No, I was braking very, very hard. The idea was I was going to dive in front of you, and then you would have had to go wide, probably onto the grass. but I wasn't far enough ahead.
Oh, you two pulled ahead bad on me. Shit.
Might want to stick your toe down, Ted.
I see you back there. I'm ignoring you, but I see you back there.
As I do have some more quotes on my air conditioning that I'm quotes in the range that I'm much happier with. It has been pointed out by the air conditioning man that the air conditioning installation is not permanent. It's semi-permanent at best. You can just unscrew it, pull the pipes out, and it's gone. So the company can buy it just fine. I'm like, good. I'm just going to do that and not tell anyone.
What's that?
Say again?
Didn't you just do that?
I don't understand what you're referring to there.
Oh, so the aircon, because it's part of the house, my accountant doesn't think that the company can pay for it because I'm upgrading the house. But it's been pointed out, it's not permanent, is it? It's not like a wall or something. I can take the aircon out. I'd lose all the gas, obviously, and I could sell it if I so needed to for whatever reason.
It becomes an asset of the company.
Yeah. So if Protect Games went bust, heaven forbid, I would have to. Well, I could probably just sell my aircon to me. I've never worked that out. Can my company just buy something and then I have a shareholder meeting go, sell it what? I should sell it to me for £1.
Yep. It has been done multiple times.
Yes. Because that's what OnLive
Might
did.
form a pattern of piercing the veil, but
God, these brakes don't fucking work.
Yeah, they do.
They do, you're just using them wrong.
So that's what OnLive did. Is
Yes,
OnLive
hitting
started
the
up a new
brakes and
company.
then not doing what they need to.
OnLive started up a new company and sold all their old hardware to the new company for £1.
I think I just see an Esmia.
That's an
No,
Edward.
whoever it was joined and left.
That's an Edward.
Oh, well, they've gone now, or wherever they
He's
were.
in the LX6. And then he disconnected. I clawed it back, Schalke, but not enough. But it should be a respectably close finish.
These brakes don't do anything.
Do brake earlier then. Brake harder.
It's a button. I push the button.
What?
Alright, I'm stuck.
I mean, you can increase the braking force if you don't mind spinning. Should we do these same cars, but on the coast track? I quite like these cars. I'm getting the
Yeah, go for it.
the slight. They said because it's four-wheel drive, you can apply power on the way out, and it oversteers, but it doesn't try and spin around and kill you. It's controllable oversteer. Unlike the FX8, which is it's just like driving a Caterham on vegetable oil.
So, did you see my question earlier in Discord?
Was it a very complicated question? Why do oil refineries not have better fire suppression systems? I don't know.
No. The other one about spraying... Like, is there a type of race where they spray the corners with oil?
Well, I don't know. Let me rephrase what you said. Is there a kind of race where they just shoot the drivers in the head at the start? Can you imagine how dangerous that would be? Sort of.
Can you imagine how fun it would be?
Not for very long. You just smash into a barrier. Sort of. If we vote to end race by, I'll change the track. What some people do is they will put the handbrake, front-wheel drive cars, put the handbrake on, jam a plastic tray under the rear wheels, and then do that. Mighty Car Mod did quite a good little thing on it. So yeah, there are things, but you
We
don't.
go back to the
It's
FX
not like an
car,
actual
or are we doing this one
whip
again?
track.
You don't do it at speed. That would be a very, very bad idea.
I vote that we should all get together at some point and do a go-kart race with an oily track.
How much do you weigh, Jay? In stone. In stone for preference. Or kilos, actually. I know both.
I'm 178 pounds the last time I weighed
For
myself.
fuck's sake. Stone or kilos? You get to be
Yes, I know. I'm trying to work that out in stone.
Divide it by 14. 12, 13? Yeah, I agree. Let's go go-karting. Let's do it for money. I've done quite a lot of go-karting, and almost without exception, the winners go from the winner is the lightest, shortest person, and the loser is the tallest, fattest person. almost every time.
I'm the shortest, fattest person. I can assure you.
It's math, but yeah, go-karting. I am very surprised when you do like wrong number of things. When you do go-karting, I'm very surprised it doesn't. They don't give you like a little weight to try and equalise it a little bit. If there's a group of mates going, because I always beat my mate Mike because he's like 4 inches taller than me and weighs like 5 stone more. And Max, if you've got your car done up like a minion, is it to celebrate the new film?
No.
Wow.
Way too much speed.
Wow.
He just breaks out of nowhere.
I just think it's too much speed. Just not enough traction.
Wow.
Should we try again? And reminder, there's a whole race to go, not just one corner.
Excuse me, give us a food.
What was
that?
But I'm gonna see what's over here. For your defence. No. This fence is impenetrable.
It's a shame there isn't a rolling start, so you follow up a pit, not a pit car, what are they called? What are they called? What are they called in F1? Not qualifying.
Safety car?
Safety car.
Pace track.
Oh,
Pace car.
Pace car, safety car, yeah. But yeah, restart because we all ballsed up and I just stopped just to watch you all.
I
Shift
may
R.
or may not have any
Shift
clutch
R.
left.
Shift R. Thank you. Remember, you have a whole bunch of laps to survive. You don't need to win in the first corner. No races won in the first corner, but many races are lost in the first corner.
I'll see you win in Roadfest.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh, bollocks what?
Somebody jumped the lights.
Shift R. Don't jump the lights.
I force started and stalled it.
You can't stall it. There's no way to stall a car in this game.
How many people have stalled a car in this game?
You could only, the only way you stall it is if you park the car up for a while or you hit the engine off button. It doesn't stall.
I might be doing that then. I might have it bound to a thing that I'm hitting.
This car does not shift up very easily.
I love the way, Tad, that you're blaming... We are stopped. We're literally all driving identical vehicles, but only your one's having a problem.
No, it's not.
'Cause I'm the only one in automatic.
Don't think that's true.
I'm in semi.
Did you hit those tyres because you're an automatic car, yeah?
No.
Okay. Are you on the wrong side of the road because it's an automatic? Are you on the grass because it's an automatic, Tad? Oh, God.
I'm on the wrong side of the road because I'm American.
Very good, Schalke. A little brazen.
Fuck you next.
Why did you hit the Armco, Tad? Is that because you're American too? Did you think it had oil? Dope.
It did have oil.
America.
Yeah, I really don't like this car.
Bit too skinny, isn't it?
It's a bit heavier than the front-wheel drive car, but it is four-wheel drive, so you have plenty more power. Give it a bit of oversteer, put the power down, it won't be wrong.
I need feedback on my steering wheel.
To be fair, you don't get a lot of feedback. I mean, it just sort of vibrates and tries to pull back to the centre. It's not
yeah, see, there's nothing on this. Do you know what I mean?
Spring.
Yeah, I don't think that's your issue, Jay. I think your issue is you forget that cars don't go as fast as you want them to.
I'm also used to cars just moving out the fucking way for me.
Well, that's fine. If you're going faster than them, they probably will. Have you been going faster than anyone yet? No. Okay. No. Well, then there's your issue.
Yeah, the arse end on this thing just
go faster.
Slip.
I like this car, but this drives exactly like my Impreza, so it drives great.
This is like driving a Discovery with all tyres. Or a free LAN.
Whoa! Brake too hard. Yeah, I think you got some Schalke. I braked a bit hard, slid off. And you're
I'm actually surprised at the amount of skid marks on this road.
well, that's because we've done like 4 laps.
Bouncing around.
I'm driving on it. That's why.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was getting at.
But the thing is, around that hairpin, you can see where all the skid marks went wrong and just went off the track. It's a shame there's no option to tell the server to bake in skid marks into the track and then scrub them away over time.
What will scrub them white?
Well, you have to scrub them eventually, otherwise the track will just end up solid black. Like real tracks, they will steam clean all the rubber off once in a while. Eventually, you just end up with a sheet of rubber, and that's not safe because it will disintegrate.
You get marbles,
Yes.
which you do get on races on F1 tracks and F1 races. They usually end up with a load of shit on the outside edges where they've been
Yes.
braking and cornering quite heavily.
Oh no!
Oh, come on!
What? Sneezing and cornering in this is very realistic.
Highway code, it clearly says that you should pull over to the side of the road if you feel a sneeze is coming.
Doesn't work.
And if you don't,
Well, then it's a surprise sneeze.
What?
Well,
What?
Yeah, it's bollocks, isn't it?
That's a thing?
okay,
Mm.
what's the...
They can basically have a go at you when you fuck up on a
If you crash your car because you sneeze, it is your fault, though. That's the point they're trying to make.
no,
Oh
it's
yeah.
It really is, Jay. If you lose control of your car...
It is your
You're
fault.
the person driving the car.
99% of insurances put sneezes down to act of God.
My
Yeah,
goodness
but there
me.
is a procedure.
Be that as it may,
handle
it's
sneezing.
still your fault because you're the one behind the wheel.
I mean, if that's true, the Lord has blessed me with extra sneezes, and I don't need them. Oh, you've got green shit on your car, Max. Yeah, you started off and you're in a yellow and blue car, and now you're in a green one. I think it takes
Yeah,
a while
I've been trying to change the colours.
I quite like
it's
it.
one skin, but it's just different colours. I've been fiddling with the colour palette. I
What's
don't
the
really like it,
naked guy on the side of the car about, though?
I don't know. I
Okay.
just put a skin on it.
Oh, you put a skin on the naked man. Okay.
Yeah, I can't even see what he's doing.
Gordon, I would assume, given Jay's propensity to struggle with this game, that he is playing an automatic gearbox, and if he isn't, he probably should be.
But that's cheating.
I think, Jay, you need all the help you can get.
Fuck you.
You just finished a minute and 1 second later than anybody else.
Yeah, what do you expect when I'm sliding all over the place?
Well, nobody else is. Or everybody else is. This is the thing about stock car racing. If you're slinging all over the place, you're doing it wrong. Everybody else has exactly the same issue. Oh, there's Izar.
Should I be in?
He hasn't said anything. I hope so. I think you are. He looks like you're in
That's
front.
a
Yeah, there you go.
car.
What car should I be in?
FX0.
Okay. Let me just change that. FX0.
FX0. We'll restart in a sec once you've
Second
changed
row,
that.
second column.
Say that again, Max?
Second column, second row.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, thank you.
That was Tad's internet.
No, like,
I literally just saw Tad appear and DJ disappear.
so I did a
couldn't
100.
get
I did a
angle on it.
I did a 180-degree spin and ended up going back down the road in the other direction. I've just gone back mostly back to the start line. Yeah. So
Wow.
anyway, it's in the right car now, so let's give that another go.
It has no pit lane limiter.
It does not, because
No.
this is more or less an Impreza. This is a 4-wheel drive 2-litre flat 4. Remember, races aren't won on the first corner. Races are only lost on the first corner.
I'll be first anyway. Me first.
No.
He's on the first corner. You must first make it to the first corner.
Yes. Who's this Batman trying to smack into me?
That's Tad sliding around all over this. Alright, Tad's off.
What about that?
Oh, sorry.
Bye.
Sorry, Jay. Didn't
Damn you.
realise you.
Way, sharp to the
Oh,
left.
I was failing on the right also.
Yes, I think there all you could have done is just braked and taken it slow. But yeah, you were too busy looking at Max to not notice me.
Very beautiful man.
He has a helmet on. How could you tell?
That only makes him more beautiful.
Eventually.
That was that came out like an insult.
As a collision object, please.
Just stay away from it. You shouldn't be that close to any car on the road, Jay. So.
He keeps reappearing in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but if he disappears, you shouldn't be there anyway. You're the only person having issues with Tad. And the brakes.
No.
You are.
Well, we're the ones right next to each other too.
Well, yeah, but that's just like the danger zone. Kenny Loggins would not be proud. I was cutting too soon on that corner. I gotta start it wider.
You have your steering compensation set to anything at all? Just on 0?
I would have to check. I don't think I have set anything there.
Yeah. I tried with a gamepad earlier, and that needed setting to maximum really to be useful.
Yes.
Oh my god. Who's that? Who is that in the red car?
It's not red, it's orange.
Okay, General Lee.
All I've seen you do is pirouette so far.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get around you every time, and it never goes well for me.
I think I see someone behind me, but they disappeared off the track somewhere.
Shauka, that guy in the crowd there said something about your mum. You should stop and duff him up.
Definitely.
The one tackle was not enough.
Oh, too fast, too fast. Bugger. Like, I'm sure Real Fraser would take that bet across those chicanes at 90 miles an hour, but I'm a scared man.
I'm scared, man. I'm scared, man.
Plus, I like to finish my races. I do try.
Like Stickman.
Oh, good improvement in that time there for both Izzard and Max. Well done.
First improved one's, was it lap time? One was first complete a lap.
That is all very,
Well,
very true.
Well, actually, to improve your lap time, one must complete 2 laps.
This is. It's all getting very, very philosophical in here. Incidentally, has anyone been
Hey,
watching,
DJ.
Has anyone watched Kingdom on Netflix?
Nope.
Yeah, well, if not, then
What's it
never
about?
mind. It's a period Korean drama, like medieval period Korean drama, with zombies, and it's absolutely fantastic. But they've just done a film to sort of slot between season 2 and 3, and I just watched it, and it was absolutely awesome. So yeah, but
Is it the best period Korean film you've ever watched?
Well, the thing is, so you know how Game of Thrones wasn't
Wait,
really
blue
about
flag.
magic and dragons. It was a
Sorry.
political intrigue about the houses manoeuvring for power and all of that sort of stuff. That was the good bit. And this is like that. And then zombies turn up. And obviously this is, 1500s Korea. They don't have guns. Well, they have flintlocks, that's about it. And it's very hard to get communications out. It's really, really, really good.
Is that random?
I don't know what the XRT is, but that's the car he's just
Like-
chosen. But if you
I like your message with the heart at the end.
yes, it means something nice. But yes, if you like zombies, it's good. If you like period drama, it's good.
I don't want.
Fuck off.
I don't. Let me buy.
If you don't like Koreans,
Well, then you're a racist, aren't you? You can't.
I ended my Disney Plus subscription because I thought I might be able to try something that had the Orville in, and couldn't find it. But Netflix are very sort of reticent to tell you exactly what's in their list of things until you actually subscribe. So I thought I'll find out what their tiers are. And I think it was Netflix, where you basically got one's like £6, one's £10, one's £13. But the lowest tier, you get adverts. I'm like, well, you can fuck off.
What?
Get no money from me then.
Are you serious?
Am I reading that right? Am I reading the right one? Maybe I wasn't reading Netflix. Maybe
My God.
You do. They do self-advertise on Netflix if you buy the lowest tier.
Self-advertise? Or is it other things, not just
Same
on Netflix
thing.
by Netflix? You know.
Alright, because they do
Same
that.
as Amazon does.
Yeah, they do that on Amazon Prime, and that annoys me a little bit, but not too much.
So I'm just wondering, Disney Plus is no adverts. It's just here, watch a thing, great. You know, I'm thinking
The
about maybe
center
going to
console in
Disney
this
for
car
a
looks
year
really bad.
subscription.
Are we going again? Or...
Yeah. Why doesn't he just just go to a different server? I don't want to drive the car you're all driving. Well, that's going to be a good race then, isn't it? Hello, I brought my Ferrari to this Renault Clio meetup. I like that skin, Max. That's good. Like circuit boards, I think.
Yeah.
But just consider Tab to be a whirlwind of teleporting lag and just stay clear.
I would put him first.
Then wait for him to crash, which doesn't usually take too long.
No, it does not.
Oh,
Sorry, am I wrong?
contact! Remember, Jay, when you're in front of someone, don't give way to them. Like, don't let them pass. I mean, don't ram them, but don't fishtail either. That's not. But do
Yeah,
look
from
left to
behind.
right.
Time this will be.
You have to
Look
work
left
for
to
it.
right. Oh God.
And then he found a wall.
I think did you hit me or did you just panic and swerve left?
I think we collided.
Okay.
If you're
I think we
recovering
collided.
from an accident, don't drive right across the width of the track as you recover, please.
I'm not sure Jay was. I think he was still during the crash. I don't think he'd started the recovery. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Really? Really? Really?
What's the valid tactic?
I like this.
100%.
I like this car because you can put it in nice controlled drifts.
Wow. Is it?
Jay, are you recording?
No.
Well, you should, so that you can upload
Yeah.
when you do things like that. Before you try blaming other people. What are you doing?
I believe
Well,
I
his
can.
experience might be genuine.
I
It's
wonder if
just
I
maybe like his internet's a bit flaky.
I might be able to tell the server to record out the replays of what we do. Actually, I think that is a thing. Then give them to shout
Mhm.
for afterwards. That would actually be quite cool. Oh,
Jay.
fuck.
No, I literally just had Izzard T-boning across the front of me, pushing him along the track. Like, where he come from, I don't know, but he was sideways in front of me.
Where? Well,
Well, since I was driving around very carefully, not contacting anything, where I came from
you
was
just
in front of
appeared
you.
out of
Have
nowhere.
that.
yeah, Jay, that's your internet.
Well, I
so
really
torrent it.
didn't. I really didn't appear out of nowhere. I was pootling along the middle of the track very...
No, you
I mean-
literally just pinged in for me.
Okay, but it is your fault.
Well, okay,
Fix your internet.
I'm playing on
It is.
Google's data center in London. It's probably yours.
He's on
That's the
some
problem.
shitty wireless 5G piece of crap. I'm not happy with that, Si. You told me I should get that. I got it. I went to and I'm not joking, an outdoor education centre in Wales this weekend. And do you know what speed I got? Do you know what speed I fucking got? No service is what I got.
Well, yeah, you need to be within range
Wales.
of an antenna.
How much 5G is in Wales?
None. I've just checked.
Exactly.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think you understand.
That's
I-
exactly.
No,
The
no,
sheep
no,
do
you're
not carry 5G.
You're not listening. I didn't have 4G, I didn't have 2G, I didn't have 1G, I didn't have fucking GPRS. I had no signal. And the internet there was a megabit up and down.
Well, until the sheep become repeaters.
That's not how sheep work, firstly. Secondly, that's...
Well, that's why there's no internet
In
out
my
there.
defence, I didn't recommend getting it and taking it to Wales, did
No,
I?
hold on. If sheep are repeaters, why do they always get
They're repeaters.
Meow, 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 meow,
Hey,
meow.
Chowker!
You're from
What
behind.
the fuck have I signed into tonight?
Yeah, but you're not supposed to sideswipe me. No, you didn't hit me, but you did come awfully close. Like, panickingly close.
Tough question.
Yes, it's about
Are you
sheep.
serious? No.
Good.
If you were to buy this car and to take it on a track, how would you actually find out where its limits are without smashing the hell out of the car?
Because the limits are analog. Like, so once you begin to slide across the track, if you stop accelerating, you'll regain your grip.
That's what I was saying earlier. That I've got no feedback. It's not telling me what the car is doing.
Whoa!
Whereas
Physics.
if I was in a car, I'd feel the arse end going,
Well,
or I'd feel the front.
Yeah,
going,
force feedback wheel doesn't give you the full picture either. I mean, you still have to rely on the sound and your eyes as
My
well.
sound's turned off because I can't hear the game engine.
Yeah,
DJ,
a
come back here.
A lot of it, Max, is unless you're a complete fuckwit, you will
Lucky bastard.
You will only exceed the grip of a corner by 5%. So then, if you let off the accelerator, you'll come back down to 95%, and that's it. You're fine. So you have to be either very, very brave or very stupid to go, to overdo it so much you crash. But yeah, I mean, my first track was Donington, and I was very slow. And again, my car's pretty good. I say 300 horsepower, 1,000 kilos. It's pretty good. And I was being overtaken by everything, at least for the first half of the day, like everything. And someone comes up behind you, they're faster, it's fine. Pull over, indicators on, just let them pass. And after a while, you get used to it. You go, oh, I can brake a bit later here, or I can take this corner in fourth, not third. And this is why we do sighting laps. You're not expected to clairvoyantly understand how to do the race. You
Why
learn
not?
because you don't have a co-driver. Even rally drivers don't. They have a
So
co-driver.
when we used to do the off-road stuff, we used to have the morning in the classroom, going through the track, what to do in the deep mud and gravel and all the other shit, and go for it. We used to get out in the afternoon for the first 2 hours. That was it. It was fucking mayhem.
That sounds shit. No, they'll do a you'll get usually 3 or 4 sighting laps. They'll take you to the track. There's usually boards up with the braking zones, with the racing line. It's a shame this game doesn't have that, because Gran Turismo does. So what you'll have on a track day, not on a race day, Max, you'll have 3 cones for each corner. One cone tells you should basically aim for the first cone, and as soon as you pass it, aim for the second cone, and as soon as you pass that, aim for the third cone. So it shows you the turn-in, apex, and end of the corner point. So you and eventually you don't need the cones, but that helps you. On motorbike days, they'll quite often just draw chalk lines on the road, just to help you out, because they want you to go around the track as fast as you can without you hitting the armco. I mean, it's a bit like go-karting. I'm sure you've been go-karting. Same thing. How do you know what's the fastest you can go around the corner? Because you go around much too slow, then a little bit too slow, and then too fast, and then try and find the middle part.
I'm actually considering dropping this car and choosing a different one.
Well, then you'll be a different car to everybody else, and I will kick you. I can work out how. Right after this race, if there's consensus to choose a different car, we can choose a different car. Yeah, Jay, you're obviously lagging and teleporting around. You're not as bad as Tad, but it's definitely not being well behaved.
Oh my.
Traffic jam.
Whoa! Nelly! That guy overcooked it somehow, at about 8 miles an hour.
Oh shit! Ted just appeared sideways in front of me.
I can see it. You're lagging, Jay. I can see you, I can see you lagging.
Yes. Well, yes, I know I'm lagging. You keep
Tire
telling me I'm
bounced
lagging.
and smacked my car real
I
good.
thought you got your 5G internet.
It's only running at 4G at the moment.
Right, so why don't you put the rest of your house on the 4G and use your old wired connection all to yourself, just for live for speed?
Because that old wired connection's gone. I've ripped the wire down off the fucking wall.
Can I show
So
you
you're
that
still
4G is not just slow 5G. It's not the same at all.
Wait, Jay, are you telling me you are still paying for an old internet connection?
Nope.
So you're going to have to talk me through where and how in the UK you're not under a contract for internet, where you would talk.
Nope.
Okay, well then, how do you manage that exactly?
He's been stealing his internet for years.
£7 and told them to come and get their fucking cable off my property, or it would be gone by the end of the day. BT.
Sorry, you've ripped out your phone line?
Yep. Right way to the telegraph.
So let me get straight. You can no longer have an internet connection, and I'm pretty sure you've just broken the law.
Nope. That cable is on my property. It's my property.
Yeah. So let me get straight, Jay. You can't play this game because your internet's shit, and you decided in an act of childishness
my
to save
internet's
yourself.
not shit.
So it is. You're on 4G. That's not enough. 4G is size quite right. 4G is not 5G. It's not 10 megabit versus 100. It's completely different. So,
Yes.
so what you said? Yes, like you don't seem to have sunk in. You can't play games on 4G.
I'm
you need
quite
reliable
happy
5. Well,
I'm
you're not,
quite
because
happy
you've been
with five.
bitching the whole fucking way through, haven't you?
No.
So, well, you have, though. Oh, this doesn't
No.
work, that doesn't work, people are warping around, and it's you. So
I was doing a
There's a kid
tag.
in front of me.
We know Tad is on bad internet, but he can't do anything about it, or he would. But you had a stable, if not particularly
Indeed.
brilliant...
I did not have a stable yet brilliant internet connection.
You did, though. But, see, this is what I would do. See, what you should have
See,
done
I would
is
go
kept...
3 or 4 days without
Just talk
internet.
over me. Should have done is kept your wired internet for low latency stuff and stuck the rest of your household who like to torrent or watch Netflix constantly on the Wi-Fi. Why is it wireless?
Hey, Jake, why is it 4G at the moment? I thought you did have 5G before.
Because the antenna's gone down and they put a temporary one up,
Oh, right, okay.
which apparently is going to be fixed on Monday, but they've given me a month for free internet, so I'm not complaining.
Sorry, you've come to the strip club and all our strippers are off, but you can have
Month of 4G.
a free month with one of the bouncers instead. Yeah, brilliant. God damn it,
Well-
Joker.
Hell yeah.
Is he a blonde?
Do you know how many stories they would have to tell?
That's not what you do with the gentleman Jay in the.
Oh,
the
yeah.
club.
What's wrong with having a drinking buddy?
Again, not sure you quite understand what goes on in strip clubs.
He doesn't go round corners as well?
I've worked
Hey.
in strip
Alright,
clubs.
Jay.
I once done a bunch of fitted wardrobes in a strip club, and I can tell you that was the best 2 weeks of my life.
2 weeks? Fucking hell, you're slow at putting furniture in.
Yeah, what do you expect? It was a strip club.
This is why you pay people by the job, not by the
Much
hour.
furniture.
It was on piecework. I was more than happy to drag that one out.
Why are there so many cars on their side and what's going on?
I don't know, but I'm in
I don't know
full
what
place,
happened back there.
Spilt some diesel on the road.
That's Adam's fault.
That's actually funny. Damn it!
Wait, I have a button for this.
Alright,
Escape. Yes, smiles.
yep, we're done.
I didn't finish in last for once.
So, would like a different car? Any thoughts? Rob, not yet.
I'd like
So far, different.
Yes. Almost literally anything.
the
UF
LX6.
GTR.
The what, sorry?
UF GTR. First column, third row.
The UFR. The Mini, yeah, UFR.
Or the LX6.
No, UFR. Oh, this thing is lots of batshittery. Limiter off. No,
Yeah, Adam, could you see if you've got your compensation turned above 0?
I can. I'm 90% sure that everything's on default.
Yeah.
Oh, 1. But wheel-turn compensation is 1. I'll be honest, I don't remember what that does. What does that? Does it we get a...
It seems to change it from being linear steering to, because I was finding it too twitchy on the stick until I adjusted that.
Oh wow, yeah, it's 0. My goodness me, that's a lot of work. 1, it's a lot less work.
Lol.
Yeah. I've got a feeling the default was 0, but I'd have to press defaults to find out. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I'll try it on 1. That seems a lot more reasonable.
So we're in the
What
US.
is this, the steering sensitivity or what?
It's the non-linearity, so sort of. It means that your steering wheel is more sensitive around the middle and less sensitive towards the edges. I would definitely have that at 1. Otherwise, you're having to really work the wheel. Like if I turn that to 0, I'm having to.
Sorry, what one is that under?
Controls, second option, wheel turn compensation. So if I put that to 0, that matches up pretty much spot on with my real world wheel. If I put it to 1,
Yeah.
it's
50% more.
Yeah, I put it to 1. Max, are you there?
Yep.
I would do exactly the same thing. 'Cause I think you're on a steering wheel as well.
Yes.
That was actually set to 10%. Like 0.1.
Are you in the right car now, our Si, our Izzard?
I think I was.
In the UFR.
Anyway, wasn't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually getting on with it at 0.
Yeah.
But I relearn the steering, so nothing happens.
Yeah, but now it'll make it more sensitive around the middle, which means you can actually compensate quicker.
I might turn the brake pedal up as well. Give that some more.
I'm so glad Adam didn't see that.
Final drive.
I'm just going to go into the pit.
Front wheel drive. Okay, cool.
Center adoption.
Dude, that's not the road, Max.
Oh shit.
Jay, why's your car so broken? I was just in that carriage. You just came along and stopped. We're not in a race, by the way. You guys seem to be racing.
No.
What do you reckon I need to change to make the brake
just
pedal
razzing
more
around.
sensitive? Change the
I
range
hate this.
of the axis?
Axes, brake. So the range is -1,000 to 1,000. So if you decrease the maximum range, it will help maximum braking with less push on the pedal.
Okay, I'll try setting that to.
Come on, get back on the road.
But you can just push the pedal, of course, and see. Actually, no, it's the lower end for
Yeah.
me. 1,000 is no brake, and negative is brake. It's the RZ axis.
Okay, so I'll set the -1,000 to 0.
Yeah, that's still, to be fair, to get it to that's still a reasonable amount of push. I have to wallop it to get it to -1,000. Sorry, yeah, -1,000. I have to really shove, and if it wasn't strapped to a piece of tubular framework, it would shoot off across my floor.
Oh man, the VR click doesn't click the virtual keyboard buttons apparently.
Can we start?
Can you just give me 2 seconds? I just want to try adjusting this value. I'm gonna have to come out of VR to do it.
Yeah. Oh right, yeah, because you're I see.
So I've set my network compensation to 10 milliseconds.
That's
Well,
not
no.
that's not gonna help. That's not gonna help loss. So in the bottom right, bottom left, I hope you can all see it. Can you see a green bar going up and down, up and down?
Yeah.
Right, that's your internet sending. Okay. And then you notice that nearly all the other bars are very low, apart from one on the right, which is Tad, and the other big one, that's Jay.
I've only got one big one which keeps climbing.
That's Tad.
One right and far right.
Yeah.
Far right just keeps climbing up and up and up and up.
Yeah,
and up.
that's Tad's sort of average ping. But you can see Jay.
Oh, wait,
Oh no, that was Jay. That massive spike. So the problem is, Jay, because you're on wireless, you'll get massive spikes when someone turns on a microwave or whatever in the vicinity.
It's funny actually, just a random thought. I was working on a friend's computer the other day, and it had like 10 USB slots on the back of it and 2 Ethernet, and I've not seen any.
2 Ethernet?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen stuff with 2 Ethernet, but not a PC.
Yeah.
There are boards that have got multiple Ethernets for multiple internet inputs, but you can also use some other boards if they're server-based for firewalls and shit. You can use. Well, you can use that computer as the actual firewall, as the.
Oh yes,
network
like a hardware in
control.
and a hardware out. Yeah.
It's the game somewhere. Carry on without me and I'll try and sort it out. Play with the brakes. Watch the
You can also do
race.
stuff like what do you call it? Net disturbance, deliberate testing, that sort of thing. So basically, you pass all the packets through the two cards, but you have a software interface which says, right, you're going to have extra jitter, packet loss,
network condition simulation.
Liberty Simulator, that's one thing, because we've got something like that at work. But you had to have 2 very specific network cards in your computer, which were only used for that program. You couldn't use Windows and things, so it's just, they were driven as such, but they didn't have specific drivers for Windows to pick them up in that manner.
Can we shift R then?
Actually, I've got my desktop back now, so I'm really sorry about this. Let me just see if I can change this control. Brake range.
Really? Wow. That
Zero.
would mean, man.
Is that done?
2.6, wow.
Oh yeah, I think that's done it. Okay, now I need to get back into.
Changing colour tab? What are you doing to your internet?
What?
Reset head position.
I changed from red to orange.
No, your internet connection in the corner.
Yeah, well we know it. We know Tad has camera internet.
No, it's getting worse as time wears on.
Yeah.
A bit like your corner.
Oh, I can brake now.
Yes, very much like my corner.
Oh,
Not getting any better.
Whoa!
I can brake now without flying backwards. That's good.
Sorry.
Ted, you're an arse. You're not.
I regret leaving
Why
the
would you slow
options on
down like
default for
that?
so long.
Because it's a corner tab. You should try it sometime.
No.
Okay.
Wow.
Have it your way. Up there on the grass. Excuse me. Coming through.
Max, that was like 100 yards before the corner U-turn.
My mic reconnected, by the way.
Yep. Welcome back.
Oh, good. Well, I'll tell you what, with a steering wheel that turns when you turn it and a brake that brakes when you press it, this is considerably better, and I regret leaving the settings on default for so long.
And if it hadn't have been for you, I wouldn't have changed my settings either, which made life easy.
One thing I do say about this game is there is a kind of a meta game of getting the controls right. That's what I say, it's a shame that Sideside not to join us because his says the Steam control's pretty good. And it's like, oh, I only want to play the demo version. The fucking cheapskate. He lives in Oxford, I'm sure he can. Oh dear, this guy's in the wrong mini. Someone's in the kindergarten car, but he's in the wrong mini. Oh no, no, it's not. He's not in the race mini. He's in the stock mini.
And he's probably still whooping your ass.
No, I've just lapped him.
I don't know about that. It's fine.
It's fine.
Move to turn him off.
Now this thing brakes like anything.
Or extra cruelty kick because you're driving a different car.
I think if you want to drive a slower car or the LX6, that's fine.
Hi, Max. Hello, Max.
Bollocks.
Ah, shit.
I keep thinking how light this car is compared to that last one.
Incoming!
There's tyres there.
I'm still ahead of Tad, so yay, me!
Oh, buggeration hit the grass.
Well, I flipped.
Oh, really? Fucking go again. Hi, Jay.
Hi, Max. Bye, Max.
I'll stop mowing the lawn.
Yeah, I would tell him that he was in the wrong car,
But we're laughing too hard.
but that's the only Mac car I've got. Oh wow, I just saw 2 arrows flail off the corner. Remember, stop. It's you two, it's the blind leading the blind, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
It really is. I just saw you go spiral off. Jay, cars on the track have right
Not
way.
at all.
Do they?
And you're
Yes.
in VR, I can't see.
I'm a lap ahead of him, and he was coming back on the track.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of Shulker's way, but Shulker's not deciding what side of the road he.
The man
Oh,
of Sharon.
goodness.
Is this car more to your liking than everyone?
Hmm.
This is more entertaining.
And I
He sounds so entertained.
Can really give it some boot around the corners.
To be
Yes,
fair,
I guess FX0 is like very annoying for me. This is rather neutral.
I mean, he is finished. For him, that's pretty damn excited.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay. Jeez, you're like 10 seconds faster than me.
You're the right car.
Whoa, a little bit earlier, Max.
Sorry, I don't know where to brake still.
I wasn't expecting you to brake there, and I was a bit close.
No, I don't know where to brake on this track.
What
Yeah.
other tracks are there?
Wait, I apologise. I didn't realise I'd already finished the race. I was busy driving around going, whee!
Damn it, Ted.
It took me a whole lap of yours to get round.
Hooray!
Off the
It's a short track, remember. I mean, I'm lapping in 45 seconds or so. What's my record? Oh, I can't. Yeah, 45 seconds. Whoa!
I might actually try a fully automatic.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't burden your brain with extra work until you've got things like cornering and handling and braking sorted. Then worry about adding in what's it called? Gears.
Or you look to slow down a bit and give us all an equal chance.
There is an option for handicaps that can be done, but I mean, bear in mind, me and Schalke, we and Schalke did quite well then. But your guys' issue is not that we're faster than you; is that we're staying on the track most of the time. 90% of the time we're on the track, whereas you guys are more like 70%, or in Chad's case, 45%.
I've seen your videos. I've seen how much you leave the track.
Sorry, Jay, I can't hear you over the fact I just finished a 5-lap race over a lap ahead of you, but do carry on. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Breakfast.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over your wrongness.
Something
He just
I-
went straight in front of me.
Yes, and that means I have.
It's my front corner.
I have right. If I'm in front of you and you hit me, it's your fault. It's as simple as that. There is almost no exception. If I cut you up,
Have you not
I'm
ever
right.
heard of looking over your shoulder?
I was in front. I don't need to.
You don't cut in on the vehicle.
Yes, you
You're
do.
halfway along it.
Absolutely, you do. I'm in front. My front wheel is further than your front wheel. I have right of way, almost without exception. You have to let me pass at that point, or get back in front. That's otherwise you can't overtake people. And there would be no way to overtake people. But in your case, you didn't know left and right, which I appreciate because you're not in VR. And I broke the clutch. God.
Good.
Yeah,
Hope
Schalke,
it stinks you out.
our lap times were very, very close. And to be fair, Jay and Max were all within, gnat's whisker of each other as well.
I wonder if there's an air freshener that smells like rotten clutch.
Burning clutch. So you can get add-ons for VR
Air
headsets.
freshener, would it?
You can get add-ons for VR headsets that do actually provide smell. And there are about 3 games of support for it. But yeah, burning clutch smell.
Yeah.
Should we restart?
Waiting for you.
You haven't voted to restart, Jay. So,
He's done it.
It's me and Tad. Sorry, Tad and I. Oh, we have lots of people in the race now. We have Gordon. We have all sorts of people. Is anyone in the wrong car? Okay, there's lots more people in the server than are in the race, though. Oh no, he's still in the wrong car. He's in the stock Mini, not the race Mini.
Sorry.
Goodbye! No, that wasn't anybody but me. I hit the bump on the side, and it got me. It yeeted me real good.
We are being pretty tight back here.
Yes. I'm waiting for the straight. Oh God, Shauka, did you hit me? I can't.
No contact. And I did avoid.
Bye, Max.
Whoa!
Solidarity.
Amazing.
Solidarity.
What? What? I was in front.
So, Shauka, okay. So for the replay, for your stream this week, you need to look at what I was doing. I drove that entire straight, staring at my wing mirror, watching Max flail around. I look back straight, and you're swerving in front of me, and I'm like, oh God, there's not much I can do. But
There's a path here that I can drive down, even on the wrong side of the fence.
I got distracted.
Oh, it forced me to retire. Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, the game is the most fun when we're all neck and neck, not pushing it too hard, just hoping for an advantage. That's the bestness. Oh, another upside down car. Also, Jay's also best if you're the right way up. To finish a race, one must first remain the right way up.
It wasn't even my fault.
What happens if you win the race, but you...
Neither was mine.
You win the race
What happens if you win the race, but you went on your roof, yeah, for the last few meters?
I believe that's fine, as long as you are in the car. You're not allowed to get
Is this
out and run
fine?
across the line.
Right.
Oh, he's worked it out.
Which is bullshit.
What about if you get out and push your car across the line before anyone else gets there? Is that a win?
I don't know. I know that cars have won the race and they've blown their engine, you know, a few hundred yards from the race finish and just closed it over.
So what is the win condition? Is it you and the car over the line first?
I assume if you jump out the car and it finishes the race without you, that won't count. I'm only guessing. I'm not sure that's happened. Actually, no.
Well, what about if you run over the line before anyone else gets there?
I'm wrong.
I bet you that's happened in motorbike racing, though. That you've
Whoa!
like then people are falling off the bike.
Someone just pulled out of the pit.
Max, a better URL, by the way, is youtube.com/user/projectgames/live. Might be users projectgames live. It's a more memorable URL than the auto-generated one.
Or just watch LockDown.co.uk.
Or LockDown.co.uk. Does that show that channel in the middle?
Yes.
Well, that auto-generate one takes you straight to this video.
So does projectgames.com, youtube.com/users/projectgames/live. That shows you what we're streaming. Incidentally, I didn't know this.
Nicely spread around the track now.
You can only stream on YouTube if you have more than 1,000 followers. I did not know that. My friend wanted to stream his wedding, and he's like, "Can I use your channel?" I'm like, "That might be a little bit confusing."
That's some bullshit because I stream on my channel and I've got
When did you last stream?
way under 1,000. About 3 weeks ago.
Well, it's not. So we aren't sure though whether it's only depends where you're streaming from. We think it might be only for mobile, which is obviously the only thing we care about.
Possibly.
Right. So now next time, hopefully Gordon will actually join into the race, and the nice chatty stranger we've got, which I think might be SS New, will actually be in the right car. That was a spectacular race, though. Thrills, spills, fatalities.
I spent most of it upside down.
That's a fatality.
Maybe someone with a keyboard could.
I only wound up
make
upside
a
down
suggestion.
3 times.
Oh, race was full.
What?
No idea who the green car is that I just ran into, but it was not intentional.
Race was full.
Have you got it set to maximum players?
If we end the race a second, well, there might be a limit per track, but I don't know. We've got 6. No, it can't. We've got 7 in the race. That can't be anything. Oh, it's his hacker voice. He's in. Oh well, let's just shift R then.
Do all the operations.
But yeah, try and just be a little bit more patient. You have 5 laps to win or finish, and you're again all piling off around the first corner. There is now an awful lot
I'm not.
of cars
I came
on
third.
the track. Yeah, as I said, a bit
Again.
slow and patient would say, but there is an awful lot of cars on the track now. So you're going to want to wait for your opportunity.
Oh man.
Base is full.
I want
Hard
to...
start.
I'm actually in the game.
I'll tell you what then. Let me park, and I will quickly go and check what's going on there, because it's possible I need to edit a config file to set the maximum number of players. I'm attached to my chair. What do I have to... Oh, there we go. Right. Actually, back in just one moment. God.
And I'm wrong and terrible. Peaks, impacts.
Was that cool looking, Shulka?
I guess it was cool after the crash, but the crash was very horrible. I was in super wrong and I had large impact, so something you don't want to see.
This is quite interesting. Oh, yeah, it's gone. Shit.
You bastard! I
Well,
was
that's one way
winning.
to do that. Oh, and did he bump it right back? He did.
Back in a minute.
Finally, a race I can win.
Oh, I have to wait 15 seconds to join.
The big noises. Welcome back.
Cinco. Apparently I'm going the wrong way. We've changed tracks, apparently.
Yep. Right, see, folks.
Yes. Back to basics.
Oh. Same car?
Slash a track we actually know.
Mini?
Yeah.
Or...
For now. Unless he decides something different.
Cool.
But it still says like he's trying to eat his mic.
Hello. There we go. I'm back. I'm in VR.
Yeah, you've successfully ate your mic.
So I've now got 2 configuration files, you see, for this game, so I can boot the server in demo mode or in S2 mode. But I've cranked my players up to 16. Not been so busy, so hopefully we're all in. Are you guys actually racing? Well, you actually managed to start a race without my help. I'm so proud.
It threw me into it.
You're winning as well, Max, so don't fuck it up.
That's only me in it, that's why.
No, don't think so. Max, Tad, 2 and Red Gordon, Izzard, Jaycraft and Schalke.
Not racing. I was in the pits for several minutes.
No, Max, you are in first place. There are quite a lot of cars on the race.
I'm 3 minutes and 40 seconds behind.
A win is a win. Wrong side of the road, Max, but never mind.
These are facts.
Oh yes, there he goes, drifting. The thing is, Max, I can see what you're doing. You forget the lines. You get caught up in it. Say it's one of the things that the driving around is when there's no one in front of you. It's by rote. It's always the same thing. It's very mechanical, and I can see you forgetting, and then you're remembering a bit late where you should be. But it just comes with practice. Now Jay will get out of your way, of course, because he's a lap behind you.
Do I need to?
Yes, because you're blue flagged.
Yes, I know I am. Oh, fuck me, I went sideways. How the fuck did I do
when
that?
you're blue flagged, you pull over and you have people pass.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to start enforcing the game's flags by actually kicking people. That seems a little unnecessary.
However, if he's the next one that's in line, like for example now, I'm not getting a blue flag for shortcut.
Then you don't need to pull across it. I mean, you should, to be gentlemanly, but if there's no blue flag, you don't need to. Shaka may be a lap behind you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is it only for the person that's a lap ahead, or is it only for the person that is more than a lap ahead?
Well, describe to me a situation where someone is less than a lap ahead and somehow in front of you.
I couldn't. So you were just teleporting around. That was a bit challenging to try to avoid.
Jay, if you get a blue flag,
you hit me right square in the butt.
That means that they are more than a lap ahead of you, and they are faster than you. No. They cannot be less than a lap ahead of you, or they'll be in front of you, not behind you.
So, if I'm moving my way up the pack and I've overtaken Shulka and Izzard, Max is in between Izzard and the next person on my line.
If you're working your way up the pack and Shulka's a lap ahead of you, you get the fuck out of his way.
No, Shulka's not a lap ahead of me. I've just overtaken Shulka.
Yeah, but I
overtake
Izzard on my own, so it's straight back into the server.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
Hold on, Jay, I don't understand. So you're working your way up the pack, you've overtaken Izzard, you've overtaken Schalke, and then you get blue flag to let Max past. Is that your question?
No. I've then got to overtake Max in order to overtake the person in third position.
Yes. So what you're telling me is, although you're over a lap behind, you somehow think you can go faster than the race leader. I mean, you are allowed to overtake them. Good fucking luck.
If I'm on going up from to join them, say that
you can overtake them, yes, but you won't. There's a reason they're a lap ahead of you.
Well, no, I'm not.
You didn't have simultaneous start, so it's a bit anomalous.
Don't get distracted, Max. It's the wrong side of the road. There we go.
Very screwy.
I was too busy trying to dodge the one that was on the road, and I couldn't dodge the one that was coming from off-road.
I think, Max, I mean, obviously, this was a bit on project, but I think you're on for your first win. Just calmly and carefully, just take the last 4 or 5 corners. Practice makes perfect. I mean, so I've been told. Hello, Dora. What are you doing on top of my chair? What are you doing on top of my chair? This is not
Hi, Dora.
Sensible goodbye, Dora. And there we go.
1 minute 25 seconds. Wow.
I don't know what the lap times are on this. And join. What's my one? So yeah, say Max, you're 6 seconds off my lap record. That's not, but it's not really a lot. But yeah, so on the end of the straight, you keep remembering you should be on the left quite late, and I see you swerve across to the right spot, because then the car will be quite unsettled.
Right. Like then braking's like, no, braking.
How many people do we have?
7, I think. But we can now do 16, so that's good. Oh yeah, 8 if you include me. It's not like I just choked to death on my own bodily fluids.
I don't think he heard that.
I don't know, what was the question?
You said, if you count me. I said we don't.
Ah, very good. I only count people, Jay, who can find shift on their keyboard and then R and then press them. Well done, everyone. Well done. Very proud of it. This is why I was surprised there was a race going, but it wasn't me going, don't forget to restart. Okay, so this is 8. Oh, I'm in first place. Oh, fucking hell. This is not where I want to be.
Prime smashing.
Well, you were last.
Yeah, I know. But this means I'm at the beginning of the pack and I have to get a clean getaway. And hope that you guys.
Look. Get the purple one.
Remember, the race is not lost on the first corner, but not won.
Oh, well, bye.
Whoa.
Yeah, wrong side of the corner there, Jay. Jay, no! Whoa!
Oh.
Okay, that's a little bit of clutch burned off, but I'm clear of the
You don't say.
whirlwind.
Oh, is that what you're calling me, is it?
Oh, what? You deciding to just go on the wrong side of the road, cut the corner, and then
Oh, I lost control.
Yeah, how can you lose control on the straight bits?
Because I forgot to take my foot off the brake.
It's for the accelerator, that looks good too. Oh, it's all going a bit Italian job.
What's the whole point of driving these, I thought?
Sorry, Shorker.
That's good job, Jay. I'll PayPal you £1 afterwards.
Yeah, right, it cost you more than that. Buying my loyalty.
I'd say I'm in a hitman isn't loyal. I'm sure if Jack paid you £2, you'd knock me out.
Nah.
Oh wow, so look at, if you've got a
I'd
chance
do
to
you
go
for
onto the
free.
mini-map, look how tight everybody is. So
Wait.
remember, the trick now is just to not screw up. Don't try and push it, don't try and overtake. Wait for the person you're following to fuck it up, because they will.
A slow race.
Well, I mean, a lot of the time when Shaq and I, we've beaten each other, because the other person's just messed the corner up. That is terrifyingly close back there. I mean, I am a little disappointed you guys have got so good. It used to be that I could actually give you all a 10-second head start and pick my way through the pack. I can't do that anymore. You guys aren't as good as me, but not by any significant margin now. So I'm having to work. Shaq, on the other hand, I think might be better.
We got another.
Max, where are you?
Significant.
And another.
Oh good, someone's just joined in the BF1 called Maximum Drifto.
Wrong way.
Yeah, we're doing the forwards version of this track. XRT. What on earth? This guy's just joined to drift. I don't know what that guy said. Is it okay if I drift and no one responded? And then he just slammed it into a drift around one of the corners.
You should try the challenge of drifting these little bastards.
Drafting a front-wheel drive car, yeah, that is a challenge.
So I went from 3rd fucking ape.
Well, you did pay.
Shortcut.
Seriously?
Yeah, pitting drops you down to nothing. Yeah.
Driving into the pits.
Which sucks, because these are...
Driving into the pits is fine.
No, like from the options.
If you select pits, that's it.
Did not finish.
Yeah, you forfeit the race.
Which sucks, because these are really easy to flip.
Well, I say so. You know, see the bits that you flip the cars on? Try not to hit those. Good. Is that not what you did to your last car in real life, Tad?
No, I blew my head gasket. That's something completely different.
Head gasket?
Blue head. Head gasket? Okay, this green guy, 2 on red, he is pressuring me. But
Yeah, that green guy's really good.
I have a trick up my sleeve. It's going to be all over the road, then ram him when he tries to overtake me. No, I screwed the corner. No, I screwed the corner up. There he's gone. The only thing I can do now is not to brake for this next corner.
Brick victory.
Would be a Pyrrhic victory.
Oh, I was about to say, someone's right behind me, and it's a fucking Indy car.
Yeah, the guy's been told about 4 times, Adam. He's not taking any notice, mate.
But yeah, but I can't kick him easily at this point. We can kick him at the end of the race easily, or I need to stop racing and grab a keyboard and come out of VR.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, he finally chose the right car. The thing is, we found this before when we play games. When we hit a certain level of fullness, we're high enough up in the server searches so people just start to join. And that's what's obviously happening here. But I think a full pack is 48 cars in this game, which would be extremely exciting.
Yeah, fuck, I'm in 48.
Well, yeah, again, as long as you don't crash, you'll definitely come in.
Oh, I've crashed 3 times.
Yeah, but if you don't crash, you won't come in last.
I'm liking this so much more, not having to use the full range of my wheel and pedals. That was hard work.
What about you, Max and Jay? You finding it a lot easier now as well?
I didn't like it converted back to 0.
That means you're having to work very, very hard on the wheel then.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily a good thing.
I think it's worth getting, unlearning that, I think.
I think flag, but the guy seems getting further and further.
I think it puts you at a disadvantage in the chicanes for sure.
I mean, on a real car, if you do start doing track, people will replace their steering racks for a faster one. So you know, it is something that you should do. But as I said, pop one of these steering wheels on your wish list. The next time it goes on sale, grab it. I'm really happy with it.
Wow.
Bulletproof.
That was crazy. I just dropped a few frames and then they caught up, and it was like, as I was coming down the straight, it was like I went into hyperspace for a second. That was really weird.
This guy is faster than me.
Yeah, he's really good.
Well, he's slightly better than me. But thanks, Dad. I take the compliment. He doesn't do the parade.
I got slammed.
He doesn't do the parade thing though. He just parks in the. Yeah, no. Jay on the first corner for some unknown reason decided not to follow the racing line and just went straight across the grass. And then I managed to avoid it, but I think you got hit by the whirlwind of terror.
Max, or is it?
No, you.
What are you talking about? I'm just doing. I'm like driving Miss Daisy. I'm not getting involved in any of these smashes or crashes. I'm going about as fast as I can without leaving the track.
And carry on your merry way like you're fucking.
You're right, Si. That's so shit. You're driving slowly. Oh wait, you just beat Jay by 2 laps.
Only because I've pitted 3 times.
And why did you pit?
Because I may or may not have rolled.
Can you not tell?
I rest
Were
my
you
case,
not
Your Honor.
ramming people?
Careful of the...
Yeah.
Careful of
Watch
God.
out for that Ted.
To be fair, he did stop in the middle. The green guy at least pulled off.
Yeah.
Are these flexible bollards?
Are these what?
Flexible bollards?
No, they just bonk down. And then the best thing is an invisible pixie picks them back up about 5 seconds later.
How do you know it's a pixie?
Sorry, is that offensive to them? A little person?
No, I just want to know
sensitive.
I just want to know how you know how big they are if they're invisible.
Sorry,
Well,
I apologise.
it might be unknown.
It's a little person. I apologise.
But what if they're not a little person and they're just invisible?
Oh my god, Jay.
If they're big, I would be able to see them. Duh.
Well, no, not if they're invisible.
Our virus is invisible. Is your Shift R key invisible? See what I
I've
did
already
there?
pressed it twice.
See what I've done? I segued in.
Nice.
I segued out again.
Who was that?
I think we all know who it was. 'Cause
Cat's what?
a little person.
I think Adam's view's slightly hampered by all the condescension running down his windscreen.
Dora, on the other hand, is a little terror.
Condescension? What the fuck is condescension?
Like condensation, but worse.
So I don't mean to be condescending, and that means talk down to, by the way. Oops, see, this is not the right
Yes.
place to be. I'm wheel spin. Oh, that was some clutch. This is going to end in tears, I know it. Oh my god!
Oh God!
It just simulated
Airborne.
flying through the air and then updated.
Oof.
Why do these people have these bizarre macros? Sorry / no problem. I have 2 macros. Okay.
Are you going past Shulker?
It's a fabric softener and a
I
dessert.
got...
What?
Sorry.
Oh, that wasn't Shulker.
Shark was in
I got
first.
slammed twice in the first
I
turn,
know,
so...
Even also first, and Jay for some reason just decided to ram into the barrier. And I'm now just...
Well, yeah, I tapped the grass to let whoever that was pass because
No,
I thought
that's
it
not
was
how it works.
Shulker.
If they're a lap ahead, you let them pass. Otherwise, you don't. You're beating them.
Unless it's Shulker.
I really would not let Shark pass.
I would. I would. He likes nudging the rear end too much.
Well, speaking of which, oh my god.
Well recovered.
Thank you. Oh, first place guys just had it off.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that steering thing.
It just makes it.
You
more
do have
sense around
to
the
adjust.
centre.
Yeah, but now I'm oversteering.
Good, steer left.
You have to adjust. Give yourself time to adapt.
But then if I steer left, it doesn't react with the steering wheel. It's got the before it reacts shit.
So that guy just typed in this exclamation mark info. I wonder if there's actually I can set reaction macros on the server.
Or he's trying to get info on the Discord by you haven't got it linked.
He's trying to get info in the Discord by typing into live for speed.
Well, yeah, you can link the Discord chat to the Live for Speed chat.
Show them message of the day or something if you do that.
With a mod, maybe, but not out the box.
There is a mod for it, yes.
Yes.
mods.
So, Jay, let me say what I said again. You go, with a mod, not out of the box. So you went, yes, with a mod. Like, that's what I just said. It's green. Yes, it's green.
Yes.
Right, but...
I'm giving you positive reinforcement. Shut the fuck up.
You're not,
Bruh.
though. You just
Yes,
parrot,
it's
you're
possible
parroting
by
what I
that
said back
method. Yes,
in
by
such a
that
way
method.
that sounds like the opposite of what I said.
No.
You are. It's green.
Play to
no,
unread, play to
it's
unread.
green. Anyway, I haven't actually seen any Live for Speed stuff.
Very tad.
I'm assuming the server.
Hope you didn't shit your pants
You
there.
didn't hit me, but you scared me.
Yeah, I can imagine. I've got to admit, I didn't look. My car's gone very drifty. I'm not quite sure how I've broken it.
Driving into me twice around that corner.
I think I've taken all the tread off my tyres.
That
The
can-
Chumex.
If
Yeah.
you overbrake in a car without ABS, you will flat spot it, and that will ruin your handling.
Wait, that's something else we got to worry about with these cars, Max.
Yeah.
And simulations.
Yeah.
Simulating everything.
Madam Max, you've gone super quiet there.
I like it.
He's concentrating.
Is it shame?
Yes.
Come back here, you.
Stop resting my foot on the clutch as well.
Hello slash
I do that.
Right, what?
Damn it! All right.
That's brilliant. Has he got one for yes/no?
He's got one for fuck you slash sorry. All I have is a smiley face and changing car.
Smiley face is good.
By default, F1 and F2 map to a 2 different smiley face, which is amazing. Like smiley face and a smiley face without a nose. Like why would those be the 2 default lines? Why not smiley face and sad face?
So I'm not sure why, but Sam seems to have an awful lot of smoke coming out the back of his car.
Who?
You.
AJ. I don't know, I always seem to have it.
Gordon,
No idea why.
Gordon's not alive! He's the most fantastic skin though, but I came up behind him and he panicked and drove into the wall.
No!
His skin amazing.
Incidentally, has anyone watched Centaur World on Netflix? It is wonderful and adorable batshit insanity. I think it is destined to become it's like Adventure Time or Steven Universe. I think it's destined to become a cult classic. I think it's aimed more at 12-year-old girls than me, but I have been enjoying it nonetheless.
There's no one more like a 12-year-old girl than
you
you.
wouldn't stop watching it.
It's not true. Anyway, I couldn't find my sparkly pink away bag this week. I've tied my house, so I've got a lovely travel bag with all my toiletries in it, sparkly pink, and I lost it. So maybe you were right after all. Whoops,
Oh,
yeah.
I've popped both my front tires. That's exciting.
If you'd have said purple, I would
Wow.
have believed you.
No, it is. It's like mother of pearl, like really bright shiny
Yeah.
pink, mother of pearl, purpley colour.
It's just a fact of life. You just can't always get things in purple, and you have to settle for pink. It's just how it is.
I have destroyed this car.
It's alright, Shaka, you've got it. I just touched the curb. I mean, just drive slowly, just park one side of the road, take it easy, you can't lose. So, Tad,
Never underestimate what can go wrong.
Tad, are you playing on manual or automatic use?
Automatic?
Okay. Are you actually having problems with are you over braking?
I must be.
Okay, so press F9.
Yeah.
Good.
I see. I pulled that up. That's how I know both my front tires have popped. There's no air left in them.
Yeah. So if you are unable to modulate your braking, because it is possible you can put on not dead zone, like you can have it so buttons press more slowly. You can reduce the amount of braking force in any given car. So under the settings, it's the braking force. I think it's 800 Nm by default, but you can just reduce it a bit. Or, you know...
Lift my pedals to the floor.
Don't just slam your foot. Oh, look at the formation driving. We beat him though, Shaka. We beat the stranger.
Ooh, third place.
Very good. And you're only 5 seconds off Shaka and I.
Me.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And you're actually doing pretty well then. I mean, you didn't screw up around the beginning bit, and then managed to make it actually out to the race and didn't mess up. That's a lot of it. Like Sharik and I, we are definitely at the bit where we're pushing it a little bit beyond our ability, and we are coming off the track a bit more than we should. Jay, on the
I
other
almost
hand,
made a barrel roll.
he's found his ability, and he's just channeling Colin McRae.
What happened to Max? Did he say he was going?
No.
No, he's still there.
Oh.
I'm looking at racing wheels.
Oh no, Sim. Yeah, are you looking at Logitech racing wheels or like SimCube?
Thrustmaster, servo bases.
The Thrustmaster T500 is a very, very good wheel. I haven't used it, but it is widely highly reviewed. It's a little bit more expensive and a little bit better than the Logitech ones. The reason I would recommend the G29 or the G923 over a lot of... He's got his hazard lights on. How's he doing that?
I don't know, I'm just looking.
Anyway, the reason I would recommend the G29 over the other ones is fairly obvious. It's really widely supported.
Oh god.
But the T500, it's a bit of a better wheel than the G29. It has a lot more power in the force feedback though. Well, sigh. Okay, green's just spun it. Jay's just touched the barrier.
Jay!
Alright, whoever that light blue guy is freaking flying.
It's because he didn't screw up.
No, he did that perfectly.
Gordon, you definitely want to keep all the grey stuff?
They didn't have me in the way.
The way the grass makes green smoke.
What's he throwing the grass up?
Yeah, I know what it's meant to be. It's just it is
The
smoke.
emotion isn't sufficient.
Oh my lordy, Jay hits left the track in a spectacular fashion.
I'm actually underneath the track with forced retirement. I'm under the track.
Yeah, it's because you just flipped over the barrier and there's no collision there. That's why I can run this game at full frame rate at maximum resolution on the headset, because it's superbly optimized.
So tempted to bump you.
Who?
DJ.
So how many laps am I behind?
Whoa, Tad, that was a little exciting. Jesus. There we go.
6, 7, 8. Nice. 8 spins. Here comes Max to do Max things.
No, that's Sai. Matt's going. They got the same skin, unfortunately. This Sai's going probably quite faster than I am. Can I outbrake him? Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Nope. No.
I believe I'm 1 lap behind, but I won't know until someone catches up.
I mean, technically, that was I outbraked you, but I chose poorly.
Thanks for steering. I can hear you, but I can't see you.
I don't. Better help you locate me.
Yeah, the sound's pretty good. I just find it a bit lo-fi.
It is. It's all simulated. It's not samples. They're all pipe simulations and valve simulations. So I had a chat with the guys and basically said, I understand it's simulated, but it sounds like shit recordings. Would you like some good recordings instead? These strangers are beating us, lads.
Who's the
I
guy
can't help you.
in the light blue car?
Ivanov, I think.
I have a feeling I'm going to lose my front tires again.
You're braking too hard, Tad. Brake a little bit earlier and a little bit less hard. dynamic side. I know what you get better at this. I'm having enough problems fighting Shalkov, and I can't seem to get you out of my rearview mirror.
I'm finding it so much better with a steering wheel that turns the car. It makes a hell of a difference. And a brake pedal that brakes.
Oh god.
Oh my god, that was some fucking awesome drift.
Oh no. Oh no. Guess who's been overdoing it?
The person I'm about to overtake?
Oh no, you're a lap back, Jay. You're just behind Tad.
That doesn't mean that I'm not going to overtake.
You're not anywhere close to behind me then.
Hey Jay.
Hey, Ted. Well, you
That doesn't mean just bump. No, I did not move. That was all you.
You came all the way over to the left-hand side of the track, you fucker.
Nope.
Yes.
Yeah, on your screen, Jay, because I can look in the bottom left. Both of you have got shit internet connections. I can see the 2 blue spikes for you two.
You say that? I've got the internet meter on. It's telling me that my internet's good.
Internet. Oh, if the internet meter says it's good, it must be fine then.
They wouldn't have any reason to
I'm
lie.
currently running at 5G, 469 megabytes per second, with a 3 millisecond ping to some
Wow.
Maidenhead data
What
center.
did you reset?
Oi! Schalke's playing Wreckfest. That's not Schalke.
It was close. Who was first?
Apparently I'm more than a lap behind because I've just passed 2 cars and I'm still in 8th. I'm very disappointed in myself.
Oh, Ivanov's just screwed up. 2 red is
Oh,
I might actually limp it, so I fucked my clutch a lap back, but I'm just babying it round. And 2 unred just flipped it. Oh, somebody else did, is that? Ivanov, yeah, overdoing it.
so whoever it was that just lost it has given me a spot. I'm now in 7th. Was in 7th.
You got told.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
That first corner in the chicane after it really fucked me up every time.
Yeah, that's why you take it slowly. But
Oh, wow.
The thing is, Jake, for some reason... at the
Yeah,
start of
I told you
every-
he was good.
For some reason, at the start of every single race, you pull over to the right-hand side of that hairpin, and I don't know what you're expecting to achieve
But
from
we was
that
meant to go over to the right.
Why would you be on the right-hand side for a hairpin that curves to the right?
I thought it was a slow corner and we was meant to take it on the right hand
So
side.
it is a slow corner, so you should make it as broad as possible. So you start on the far left, go all the way over to the apex in the middle, and all the way over to the left.
Okay.
Did you not notice that literally every other cars on the other side of the road to you? Fuck you, Si.
And the judges will decide whether that was ill-gotten win.
Schalke will decide that in the replay next weekend.
Yeah, I think you should include that bit where, well, you know what you did.
Oh, are we having
But
a
I'm
kiss?
biased.
Are we having a kiss off?
Yeah. My wheel! I wasn't holding it.
Different cars?
Yes.
Any thoughts?
Plus.
Remember, the faster they are, the easier it is to screw up.
I still like my FXO.
We can do the FXO. That's
Or
What one's that?
FXR.
FXR. Okay, that's a very, very
Yeah.
different car. FXR.
Yes, it is.
Oh, my wordy. Okay.
Haven't we done that one?
Yeah. That's
Yes, we
why
did that yesterday.
This is a proper race car. This is a GT car. But it's got
I don't think I'm in the right car.
FXR. Max is saying G an awful lot.
That's the XFGTR, isn't it?
XFR.
Gotcha.
not the FXR. It's the one with the big wing.
One of the ones with
Hold
the
on.
big wing.
Let me check.
There's 3 of them.
FXR. So someone's definitely not in the right car. It's blue.
There's someone in an FZR.
I'm in an orange.
I don't know, who is that?
His name?
Schalke, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Schalke, can go in that car if you like, man. But good luck.
What car are we using?
FXR. You're in the XFR.
No.
The same thing every time.
Wait, he's in the.
The next one.
Well, man, I want his skin. He's in the same skin as my car. So that's what my car looks like. Is that skin there, the 555 one? Yeah, unfortunately, I can't type that. But yeah, FXR.
Oh, cool. There, Adam, press number 9.
9. Why?
No, keyboard.
What would that? Oh, right, for the indicators. Oh,
Hazards.
Oh yeah.
Hazards.
Can
Zero,
you
turn them off again.
Can you see mine? Is that on?
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there?
This is actually a really nice car.
This is about 500 horsepower and rear-wheel drive with aero.
It was a really nice car. I just crashed it.
Just made one. I've never done this track, so on this car.
Wait, we're switching tracks? Oh.
No, never done this track on this car.
It's not bad, actually.
Oh, I like it.
Someone's in the FZR.
Toad, get the fuck off my arse with your bad internet.
Only if I can.
So if I pick an orange car the same as Ted's, does that mean people are going to blame Ted for all the fuck-ups?
Possibly, yes.
Well, we already do, so that's not going to change anything. So he's in the FXR, is that right, Tad? Yeah, FXR. Can we play different cars in the same class? I mean, the thing is, the point with doing that is that means that people are like, oh, I've practiced this car. The point of doing stock racing is everyone's in the same car. You don't go, well, you're all in a NASCAR. Can I just take an IndyCar route? No, you can't. Oh, Andre uses a custom viewpoint. God, I've disabled that. You cheating bastard. So I've tried this wherever I can in this with the setup of the server to level the playing field. So no mods. Unfortunately, I can't enforce stock configurations, which is a bit of a shame.
I don't think that changes the tires.
Che,
I like the Bridgestone tires.
Oh, that's a lot of people in the race now. There are cars everywhere.
I think I'm going to bow out now.
I haven't driven in cockpit. Oh, he's been playing in external view. Yeah, cheating bastard.
Really?
Oh my god, this thing takes a fucking scalding cat, doesn't it?
Oh, yes.
There we go. My indicators are on.
For the person who was in front of me, apparently, you just parked it. Oh my god.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yeah, I slammed on for you, Max, but then you just careered into Izzard.
I got hit from behind.
But where my pedals have gone, I've still got my foot on part of the pedals.
Alright, so Andre's now complaining he can't use his look back camera. Like, no, this is cockpit camera. I wonder how the braking in these cars is. Like,
Really good.
Yeah, I've no idea what the speed is for this corner. Can't see my hands are in the way. 70 odd.
Forces cockpit view complains hands are in the way.
Oh, I can turn my hands off.
It's not very realistic.
I dodged.
Here In reality, I can't swing my hands out the air, out the way, out the air.
You have no clue what's happened because no contact.
I mean, I can kick Andre just for being an arsehole. Like, apparently he's claiming that he's now got 23% handicap. I'm winning. Just reply with, I've had sex, loser. And if he says anything, just say, with your mum. There's something very weird, though. Jay's in 3rd. Oh, no, 4th. So Jay is the first of the lockdown crew at the moment. Has Jay finally started to concentrate? Found the car he loves? No, he's on the grass. It's all good. Oh, Jay, you were doing so well. I distracted him by talking about it.
Whoa!
Mm-hmm. Not enough. Alright.
You were behind.
Sorry. I can't actually see anything. My game's frozen.
Shaka, that's how you won the last race.
I guess. There's a pattern where I get slammed and then catch up to people.
Let it go, let it go.
Apparently there's a wall there.
I didn't really expect to win.
I'm catching these guys,
Probably on
believe
this-
it or not. The yellow guy is holding up the one in the pretty colour car.
Still got plenty of laps to go.
Oh no!
Although the person that's in the
I
front
think
is
we should
very much in the front.
10-lap race.
Assuming that's Max.
Yeah, I've just caught all the way up. I'm right on them now.
Whoa, I see that's Tad. Sorry, Tad. Just a bit of a tap there.
That was me.
No, it wasn't me.
In orange.
That was me.
Oh, well.
He's in orange too for some reason.
Yeah.
Orange is actually my colour.
Watch if I catch up.
I fucking hate gravel.
Gravel
In
loves
between your
you.
toes.
It's coarse and irritating and just gets everywhere.
Mm.
Whoa!
Will the PB stored per car per track?
Yes. There's a good fight going on at the front here.
Good one going on at the back as well.
Oh shit, I rolled it. Well, shit. Oh, we'll wait until the next race.
Oh yeah, oh my god, you've rolled it right on the racing line.
Yeah, done, man. That's 9. Never a spacebar to reset your car, by the way.
We have enabled that.
I don't know.
Put a spacebar, Sheriff, and find out.
I thought spacebar was handbrake.
Spacebar is VR click by default.
Your game.
Alright, I've given up.
So what did you break this time, Tad?
I didn't break anything, I just can't do these corners right anymore. I'm losing my concentration.
Why don't you buy an Xbox pad?
I have one sitting right next to me.
Why don't you use that instead of the mouse and keyboard?
Ooh, new personal best.
I'm in it to win it now. I'd have to relearn how to what the controls did.
Why don't you buy a cheap...
Sounds like something to do
steering
off
wheel?
stream.
Oh my god, Jay, you're really in the way. I love when the race continues with the car parked sideways across the track.
Why does it have the number as a question mark? Like, did I finish second? Like, what is this question mark?
What, sorry? Where?
Because people can place above you. That's what it means.
Yeah. So you finished the race, but someone might beat you. It's quite a spectacular little car, this one.
Yeah, it's great.
I do like this car.
It goes fine until someone comes in the door and asks you a stupid question.
Oh, someone's realizing that the world record in this car is not that great.
What's my best? 1:14, apparently. Ivanov, on the other hand, his best. Yeah. But this, again, these people, I guarantee you, have just downloaded a tune setup off the internet. They're not running it stock. And then it comes down to who can go through the most research on working out the best tune. It's a shame there isn't a way to force stock tuning. Like, stock car racing should be stock. It should be about car rather than
Yield.
No vote was submitted. No local drivers in race.
He uses his own setup. My own test. I can appreciate that.
Wait, he's listening to me. That's not fair. Good on you, Ivanov. It's a shame that we can't force stock. Because I mean, I've seen people. I've gone on to like random races, in the XFR or something, and everyone's just demolishing me down the straight. Like, it's not even close because they've tweaked. Yeah, the default's there. The stock. Yeah. No. I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying that you're only beating me because of that. I'm at every disadvantage I can think of. I'm strapped into this chair, which flails me round. I'm fundamentally a terrible driver. I have every disadvantage going for me.
Yeah. If you really want to piss Adam off, wait until he's stationary and then hit him.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
He does. He gets very grumpy.
When Rob hit me, I said, it wasn't, oh no, I'm in a computer game, I've been rammed. It was just, I'm in a car accident, oh god, please stop us rolling.
Oh, you ramming back into me.
New. Some of the people playing are extremely new. Very, very, very new. I've been playing it for about 14 years, but as I said, I am not very good at computer games. I spent a lot of my life writing AAA racing games, and for 10 years, that's all I did. Every day was playing driving games. I never got any better at it. Never. Literally never improved. But I do a lot of real track racing, which I think helps. Oh my word, this is a terrifying corner. Wow.
I need to work on my start, because you just flew past me there at the start.
Yes, I seem to...
That was exciting, DJ.
I do seem to have got that right. I don't know what I'm doing that's right, but I do seem to have got the pull away good. But I try and treat Live for Speed as I would treat a normal track event, and I think that does help me. But I think Jay, Tad, Gordon, Izzard, Max, I mean, you've all got, maybe as little as 10 hours in this game. God, it is neck and neck here. Oh, no, Max hit the grass. Oh, God, it's hit everything. That was amazing.
You tart.
Whoa.
You fucking idiot.
Wow, what?
Oh, Jay, you're going so shanked.
Oh, my word. That has all gone horribly wrong back here. So, Max, you hit...
There, you stand that wall, you. Think about what you did.
So, who did I hit? Was it...
Oh, I'm gone.
Me!
Why were you sideways across the road shouting you tit
because
at me?
Max hit me. Because
hit
Max
everyone.
took me out. I was still spinning when I hit you.
So Max hit one of the concrete raised bits, and that flipped across, but he torpedoed into you. I missed Max, and then you warped and then slammed me, and there's nothing I could do.
No, you slammed me.
Yeah, absolutely not. There's absolutely no way there.
Yeah.
Bad time was had by all. Someone's in an Indy car.
I bounced off the fence, and as I bounced off the fence, you fucking ran straight into me and knocked me like 720 times.
This is still your fault, not my fault. nothing I could have done.
Excuse me, can I correct you on that? It is Max's fault.
Yeah, that's absolutely you can blame. But you're right. This is why I didn't have my hazards. My hazards are now on. We're all good. I can park anywhere.
Yeah, you need them. You're fucking driving.
At least my car was facing the
I
right
wish
way
I
down
could
the
see what
track.
the hell happened to my... Oh. The entire back end of my car is gone. What the fuck?
Did the back fell off?
I think I might be pitting at the end of this line.
But yeah, Ivanov with the lockdown and coronavirus for the last year, I decided to get a motion rig because I haven't been on racetracking since February. God, was it February 2020? Yeah, February
Someone's
2020.
driving a white car, white F1. Press your button, Adam. Oh no, he's just crashed it.
It's not in the race, I don't think.
Yeah.
Andre's having a good time.
Like my car's just fucking uncontrollable.
Yeah, you gotta go to the pits.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
No!
Just come out.
What? What was that?
Go
Jesus.
backwards.
You just
I'm fucking getting you on the next race, Max. I don't care.
So, Si, you just kind of you pulled into the track. You didn't look, and there's nothing I could do. You just like I was like 100
It's not that I didn't look.
faster than you.
I had no vision. No, I had a dropout for about 5 or 10 seconds there, and it's come back in 2D mode.
Oh, maybe that's long enough for the VR headset to disconnect from the game.
Yeah. Don't know what happened there. It was going really well.
You were doing very well.
I should. I'll take a
You
quick
were
break
in
and get back.
very stressed. Ivanov, and we have a few people in VR. Bear in mind, so I'm on a Quest 2 on a DOF reality motion platform with a G29. Jay, on the other hand, is using a farming simulator wheel in 2D. We have
Tell him how I'm playing it.
I don't even know how you're playing it.
I'm playing it
Got
on
mouse
a
and keyboard. Because I'm a
playing it on
sadist.
a Google Cloud Platform virtual machine, streaming to my Oculus Quest 2, and with my steering wheel plugged into a USB server.
Let's be honest though, even that craziness is still better than TAD on a mouse and keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking end of a piece of string stuck to a plastic cup.
It's my internet, not my control scheme.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I don't know, maybe a piece of string and a cup would do better on the than your mouse and keyboard too.
We'll give it a shot eventually.
Yeah, Andre, it's because it's forced onto cockpit view only, because external view is a massive advantage.
Yeah, for those that aren't in VR.
No, it's a massive advantage full stop. Massive
Yeah,
advantage.
VR.
External view is advantage.
Still, VR is still a massive advantage.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I highly recommend that everyone plays in VR. It's amazing.
Those in VR should be penalised 30 seconds added onto their time.
What you're really trying
I
to
got a
say.
blue flag.
Sorry,
Past you go.
Jay, can I just confirm that, by the way? You said I should add 30 seconds onto my time if I'm in VR.
Yep.
I accept your challenge. I will stop for 30 seconds at the beginning of the next race and still beat you.
I know you will.
Well then.
I said per lap.
Per lap.
Per lap.
We can do it. We can do
That's
the
a
maths
bit
on that.
much.
That's 2.5 minutes. I don't think I'll beat you by more than 2.5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, apparently I'm finished. Okay, no point.
Then I'm still racing. I finished on the last time again.
So how do we vote to kick people or vote to ban people?
We can do. Why?
Max.
Wait,
I think you can if you protect the
to be
pitch.
fair, to be be fair, I saw that accident. That wasn't Max doing something on purpose. What happened there is Max hit the concrete, and that was it.
Yeah.
He was gone, and then all I could do was just try and
in between the cars.
Jiggle my way through. Yeah, but I failed because you were sideways across the track, and I'm like. Do we want to go with this track on the coast road, by the way, that we were doing, the short track? I think we were quite enjoying that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we vote to end race. That means I can choose another track.
What other tracks are there, just out of curiosity?
There's lots, but the thing is, the longer the track, the higher. Yeah. So Ivanov, you said just so. I do have admin rights, but my keyboard is this, so it's a half-size keyboard, and I'm in VR, and I don't have an N key in it. But if we end race, I can just select it.
Oh.
It's Control X.
Shift.
Control X or Shift X?
Shift.
Oh, yeah.
Your clutch. My God, Gordon, are you playing this?
Apparently the vote was cancelled because there wasn't any... Oh, no, it's gone through. Right, okay. So... Well, I wasn't talking about long tracks. I was just saying, like, is there a track that we haven't done yet?
Yeah, there's Aston, which we've never done. There's Rockingham, which I've only done in reality. West Hill.
Where is
Holy
Aston?
moly, West Hill looks really, really fast.
Nice. Want to give that one a go?
No, let's do the karting track.
Which one's that?
Loading textures.
What car?
Oh,
what the heck?
Same car.
What in the world am I looking at?
Same car.
Yeah. Well,
apparently there's no drivers in this race. What the fuck?
Click on join race.
You have to pick a car.
Oh. Okay. Go with the UFR then. Go with the UFR that we know and love.
At least it ain't fucking F1 car.
You say that.
I've taken my Impreza on go-kart tracks. I feel I should be allowed to. So UFR.
Okay, that car is allowed.
And then we'll do the club track on something quick. Because that looks like a really, really fast track.
Looks like a disaster in the making.
Oh my
god.
I can just reach out and touch people in VR. Okay, hold on, you're right. Hazards, very important. Okay, hazards are on. We're all good.
Oh my god!
I need to use all of the steering wheel to go around these corners.
Other way is up.
Maybe the F1 cars wouldn't really have worked on this track after all.
180, 360, whatever.
Well, no, 180 is bad, but 360 is technically good.
I need a handbrake and a rear-wheel drive.
Yes. I've got a handbrake, I just don't use it because I'm not very good at using it without just sending me into the wall.
Where's our pit? Oh, over there. Okay.
I should probably get into the habit of using the handbrake a bit more.
I'm just going to drive over the tyres. Apparently you don't get penalised for driving over the tyres either.
I take it back, we should be allowed to do this in the F1 cars. So Gordon, I can't believe you're doing it with the clutch. I'm auto clutch is enough for me.
DJ.
What?
DJ.
What? No, what are you doing? Terrible people.
You were behind all of us, and then all of a sudden, there you are.
Overtaking.
Bumping into everybody.
Overtaking. That's what it's called. Rubbing is racing. I'm sure they said that in some documentary.
Yeah, and the racetrack that's right up the street from me, that is the entirety of the track.
hurts when I hit things. The chair is really, really not happy.
This probably doesn't know what to do with itself right now.
Have you got your new chair on your rig?
No, it's still downstairs in a box. It arrived while I was in Wales, so I do have a nicer chair, hopefully a nicer chair, to put onto this motion rig. It's less tatty.
I'll tell you what I did find up the shed. I found two.
Why are all these cars here?
Fucking Recaro bucket seats. If you want them.
Oh, because we finished.
Sorry. There we go.
When did that happen?
Damn it.
Yeah, the thing is, right, so Recaro bucket seats might be more authentic, but they're not going to be very nice. They're not comfortable, are they?
Rory said it's not allowed in this host.
Huh?
Oh.
Rory said it's not allowed in this host.
Oh, right, yeah. It's just hit end race. I'll pick the club track, and Max, you want to choose a car, because Tad chose the last one.
You know what, I'd probably like to choose.
Well, you could choose
I'm
anything you
looking in
want.
front of you. Is anyone as hot now as they were during the heat wave?
No, I've got a... my aircon's on, but it's on low.
We got cash cab.
Soaked.
Yeah. So, end race, shift X. And Max, what we're going to have is it's lady's choice, dealer's choice.
Arsehole's choice.
Up yours.
Bollocks.
There we go. Oh, those look like fun. I don't know if the XRR, if that's front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, four wheel drive, or what.
Oh god. XRR is a rear wheel drive, 500 horsepower car.
Okay. How much? Sorry, what's this one? The FZ 750.
The what? Sorry.
FZ5.
F.
Second row, fourth column. Sorry, fifth column.
FZ5. Oh, that's just a Porsche, isn't it? We can try the FZ5. I suspect this will be terrible, but yeah, okay. Ooh. Let's do the FZ5.
F what?
FZ5.
Groovy.
Well, we do try to take this the right amount of seriousness to be fun. Because if you do prat about, the novelty wears off quite quickly. But if you're too serious, that's not fun either. So we do try and find the happy medium of just silly enough so it's fun, and just serious enough so it's not really annoying. Well, he is trying. So it's the what was the car again? Was the
FZ50.
FZ5 or FZ5.
FZ5.
So this has the front end of a Porsche and the back end of a Jaguar, I think. It's definitely a Porsche front end.
I'm pretty sure we've done this one already.
Very much so.
Nope, never done this car, never done this track. Yeah, Jaguar arse. And we are just waiting for Andre, I think.
Andre.
So this is a rear-wheel drive car because it's a Porsche.
Nice. Wait, my car's color's changing?
No, that's showing you somebody else's car.
Why am I showing myself twice as local?
Maybe you added a bot.
Did you put an AI in?
No, I can't see any AI though. I'm just waiting for Andre to hit go. I can remove him from the group. Adro Joss, by the way, is running on a horrible ping. It's almost as bad as Jay's. Okay, so never done this track
someone
before.
was making sure their skin was hurt.
Wait, this is Silverstone. Pretty sure this is. So good luck. Remember, first time around the track, just make it round.
I've done this track before.
Ooh, this has got traction control. Oh,
I've done this track before, but it was I was on checkered flag on the Spectrum.
Oh well.
Hey,
So
Seriously, Ted?
no, Jay, you are warping all over the place.
I never saw you.
Yeah, you're both. Whoa, my God! This thing needs some aero.
So
Yeah, that would be everybody sliding all over the place.
Restart anyone?
You say that.
Make it around.
I've
Which part was the hard part?
Yeah, so...
Oh, really? Turning, nothing. Turning, more turning, more turning. Fishtail.
You're right there. I should put my hazards on this time. Because that makes me happy. I'm easily pleased. There we go. Okay, so this is a little bit of a tail-endy car. Jay and Tad should stay the fuck away from each other because you're both on terrible internets.
I see Tad perfectly in my rearview mirror.
I can see the laggers. I mean, Jay's lagging, Tad's lagging, and I think Andre's having a bit of a boo-boo, but not too bad. Oh, Max and Tad have just had her coming together.
Max.
Oh,
Max.
God!
Ah! Oh, there's so many of you.
Not a group hard.
I apologise to...
After you.
I can't read your number. I apologise to you in a second when I get closer and read your number plates. I think it was Adro Joe's. There was nothing I could do. You were all over the place. I was all over the place. Jay's all over the place.
Yeah, I'm not quite entirely sure about the car, to be honest.
So this is the first car I've driven in this game where I am full throttle is a bad idea. It's a little bit of throttle.
Yeah.
In your case, no throttle.
No shit.
All or none.
Yeah, this car goes around corners like a bullet.
Because bullets don't go around corners very well. You're hammering those nails like lightning. You never hit the same place twice.
That's a fallacy.
Yeah.
Andre, that is the macro for the wrong server, I'm afraid. There's no police chases in this server.
It is close enough to trees to be an idiom, though.
Where the fuck did you come from?
No! Oh.
Is West Hill a real circuit? I don't think it is. It feels like a real UK F1 circuit. I don't think it is.
I believe it is. I'm not 100% sure.
Right, for the hairpin, you basically have to park and then start your journey turning in the opposite direction.
So, my game's just closed and I don't know why.
Alt F4?
Still there, and when I...
For the greater good?
Try turning it off and back on again. Oh, you did.
No, don't lose it.
Still in a straight line.
No, I can't. This car is horrible. Why would anyone... I don't know why it's horrible. It's rear-wheel drive rear engine, isn't it? This is what happened to me when I drove out to Wales, because I was in a mid-engine rear-wheel drive car, and that's what happened. It just... You're around a corner, and the rear just wants to overtake the front.
So when I put that in, it's coming up that it's based on Brands Hatch.
Possibly. Have I done Brands Hatch? I can't remember. I've done most of the F1 tracks in the UK.
This doesn't 100% remind me of Brands Hatch.
I finished a lap.
Well done.
I'm proud of myself.
Oh my god, this thing is horrible.
3-minute lap. Wow, that's terrible.
Well, I suspect you could probably do it in a lot less than 3 minutes, but
Not with this car.
With some practice. Yeah, but the thing is, it's all about learning what this car does and doesn't. If, for example, this car isn't going to get picked again, I don't think. I am really... So once I've got into a drift, it is... it doesn't want to stop drifting, and I'd like you to go straight again. It's like, no, I don't think so.
You gotta let go of every single control.
This is like the opposite of the FX.
Stop drifting when you're facing backwards.
Well, the thing is, this is definitely giving an advantage to the steering wheel users, because I can gently apply throttle, I can, hopefully steer correctly.
What might be Gordon smacking on a wall?
Hi, Mac. Hi, Mac. Bye, Mac. Fuck, I'm going to set up a macro for that.
I can drift better in my smart card than this, though.
Hi, Max.
Hello again.
Hi, Max.
Definitely a macro for that.
Wow, Sharka's best lap.
All those
is 40 seconds quicker than mine.
FS5 hard. Yep, this thing's ridiculous.
What do you call those wheels that are made up of a ring of rollers?
Like
Omni
skylines
wheels.
at the back of them. Like skylines at the back.
Omni wheels.
Something like that, yeah.
I think this car is actually broken. I might miss it, devs.
You're talking about the wheels that you get on like forklift trucks that can go sideways and spin around on the spot and stuff.
Basically used on
Yeah,
the Mark Rober video.
Yeah.
For the robot that lays dominoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Omni wheels. That might be a trade name. I don't know if that's the generic or the trade name though. We should
Why don't we get them with something like on? I mean, I know we haven't talked about it much, but like universal treadmills and that. Do you not get Omni wheels underneath one of those, perhaps?
Underneath a treadmill?
Under a universal treadmill, yeah.
Oh well, you probably do. It's probably something quite similar to that. Well, there are lots of approaches to infinite treadmills, mostly depending on how much money you've got to spend. To be honest, like there are some VR infinite treadmills that are $500,000. And they're like just massive. It's like an array of treadmills, and you need a warehouse area to do it.
Yeah, the cheap way of doing it is just have like a slippery bowl that you stand in with slippery shoes.
Have you tried them though?
No.
They're awful. I genuinely. They had some at the gadget show when I was showing stuff there. And it's just. I'm like, yeah, this is. It's enormous, and it's not going to set the world on fire. And Carmack summed it up. He said, you basically have a number of sensors in your body that tell you how you're moving. Your eyes, your muscles, your inner ear, your stomach. And he goes, right at the bottom of the list is your feet. This is a terrible idea. And he was right.
I think at some point I'm going to go out into the garden and do some sort of room scale game so that I can do like a complete level of the room or something without using any teleporting, Gorn or something like that, without any artificial movement, just moving around my garden.
I haven't tried that.
Outside, though.
Yeah,
What did you say, Max? What did you say, Max?
Will there be enough light?
No, daylight.
Oh yeah,
daylight. Will that interfere?
No.
Yeah, you want to do it when it's not too bright, really. You want to do like dusk or dawn.
Or just shine a nice infrared light out into your garden. That would also help it.
Yeah, if you want to do it at night, but if you do it like at high noon, it'll just the sensors won't work properly.
Well, if you do it any other time, of course, except pitch black, people will be able to see you flying around your garden.
Not my garden. My garden's private.
Ooh. Whoa, wrong gear.
Well, this doesn't want to come back, does it? Fuck it up.
No.
I think I'd have already said that.
It's horrible.
I definitely wouldn't contemplate it if there was any chance I could be seen playing Gorn in a VR headset.
Gorn, by the way, does have an amazing 4-on-1 mode that I do feel we should try on stream. We should have it so I would stream the Pancake game to you guys, and you can play it on 4 pads, and it's 4 people versus the guy in VR.
So has anyone actually done a fast lap in this car yet?
Well,
No.
I mean,
It's relative.
2 minutes.
I mean,
Oh my god!
2 minutes.
I've gone through a gap in the fence.
Those guys,
I'm in a field.
those guys are doing 158. My best is 202. I'm not a long
That's
way.
really unfortunate.
152.
Right, Adam, I just slightly lost control a little bit, which would have been fine, except I neatly nipped through a hole in the fence, which I've now got to sort of drive all the way back to get through again. Oh, I can't, because there's a bloody fence inside the fence.
Fenceception.
Unbelievable.
Oh, I can
That's
see,
me
I
at
can
the
see,
races.
Yeah, I can see you on the map, just trying to find a way back in.
Ridiculous. It's like there's a hole in the map. It'd be great if I was doing a speed run. Maybe I could find my way on top of the track from here and just fly over the top of everyone.
What? I couldn't brake in time.
I think it was a Penny Arcade strip that was. It was basically just what you think you look like playing Beat Saber versus what you actually look like playing Beat Saber.
Yeah.
What is Beat Saber? I can't remember. I know it, but I can't
Rhythm
think.
action
Easy
game
game.
with lightsabers.
I think it's like Dance Dance Revolution for hands.
Hand-to-hand revolution.
Have you played Audica?
Yes, very good game. Very, very good.
I love it.
High harmonics.
Mind you, I haven't really played any bad harmonics games. Well, no, there was the Apple TV one, but...
Oh, I haven't played that.
Yeah, don't bother.
Rock Band in VR is absolutely amazing as well. Only on the Oculus, and you use the Oculus adapter, but if you're holding the guitar controller on your hands, it's the future. The future is real peripherals in VR.
Yeah. Was it like a Rift exclusive?
Yes, because it requires the Oculus adapter. So it comes, so you attach the Oculus thingy to the guitar, so you know where it is. But there's something weird and amazing about being able to look down at the plastic guitar in VR, and it's in your hand in reality.
You can feel it.
Yeah, those things that people put on their knees to use in VR chat.
What?
I went on VR chat again earlier. It is awful. It always has been. I hate it.
Oh well.
VR chat.
I'm changing my car.
Yeah. Should we do? What time is it, by the way? How long have we got left?
3 minutes to 12.
Okay, so Jay, do you want to pick one of the 4 open wheelers along the bottom row, and we'll do the same track, which I think I might have slightly learned in that. That's the FBM, the FOX, the BF1, and the other one I forgot the name of. But I think it's pretty much V6, V8, V10, V12.
Nice. Might go all out and go for the F1.
We can do the BF1. All right, we'll do that for the next race, and then I'm going to bed. None of you are invited. I'm streaming. DJ Arcus with the drift. Oh, what was my best lap time? 2:02. Oh God. Ah, pits.
I was got an analog clock.
BF1. Yes, it's nice, isn't it? Oh. So again, I mean, I know I'd say this every time, but in VR, getting into the F1 car is a genuine treat of...
Which one did we pick?
BF1. It is a genuine...
oh, God.
Genuine experience. Really, really, really. It's hard to put into words how terrifyingly brilliant this is. That's not the pit limiter.
Do not touch the grass.
So this first corner you can do at 100. Whee! No, you can touch the grass. Wait, no, don't touch the grass. You can touch the chicane though.
I don't know who that is that just undertook.
Max, in answer to your question about the chair, I'm busy this week because we're shipping a game, so I've probably not got a chance to touch the chair for a while. So it's now a giant box that Fedora in the hallway.
Did Max leave?
No. It's just bits. Okay, so BF1. Hopefully everyone has switched. This should be quite an exciting race. So all the people, you know, the virgin no-lifers who are doing better than us, they're going to be at the back of the pack, and all the cool kids like me who are terrible at the game are a bit closer to the front. Remember, there are only 2 types of people at computer games. If they're better than you, they're sad no-lifers, and if they're worse than you, they're scrubs. There is no middle ground.
Fuck you.
Oh, the fuel.
Oh, yeah. 13.5% fuel, Schalke. Oh my god. So terminal velocity of 200 miles an hour to that hairpin.
Apparently I'm out of fuel.
Okay.
You just said that.
No, Schalke, on the other hand, tweaked how much fuel he's got to try and get some advantage.
Starting fuel, 1%.
Okay, that's not right.
It's a bit too much. Do we restart?
Shifter lights work.
100th time.
Oh my god, everyone is warping around on the track. Okay, first corner. Who's going to make it? Oh my lord, that pink car is going very fast.
Oh,
But he went flying.
No, he's fine.
I was flying quite heavily.
It's handy having someone in front of me because I know I can take the corner at least as fast as they are.
That's where I'm going.
Oh, it's Max. Okay. Wow, Max, you're doing fantastic. Oh, yeah, no, you went too slow. I went too fast. I've spun it.
Grass on this track. A lot of grass on this track.
There is. Avoid all of it.
Yeah, thanks.
Welcome.
I'll remember that next time.
Follow me for more life advice.
Oh, I can feel the brakes through the wheel on this car.
Yeah, I need to do a bit of research. If I get a second bass transducer, if I can set one up for the pedals, I think I can. Because my current system, I can run.
Separate audio outputs, is it?
Well, no, because remember it's a 5.1 sound card, so I can run 6 bass transducers off it.
I mean, how does the game put out that different?
Well, the game sends a whole shit ton of telemetry, and one of them is like wheel speed. So if the wheel stops spinning, you can start to vibrate the pedals. So you can calculate from the diameter of the wheel and the rotation speed if you're wheel spinning or wheel sliding.
I have a hard time believing that racers put up with that spike in the middle of their vision.
Yes.
I know what it's for, but that's terrible.
Say, Tad, I don't give a shit about what you think about that because you have a spike. I have 2 spikes because I'm in VR and my eyes are focused a long way away. So I get 2 of them floating in my vision quite close. Oh, grass.
What before?
Huh?
What is the function of that?
The aerial
Radio antenna.
Yeah, the aerial radio antenna and the front bit's
It's
window.
for your helmet.
The wind noise.
I think Max just passed me.
Yeah, Max was doing superbly, and then hit the grass. But till that point, he was doing absolutely great.
Who's that in the white?
I don't know. Ivanov, I think. Oh no, wait, I messed that up.
Oh.
Who's that in the orange?
Me. You came out of nowhere. I'm fighting with somebody else. We're assuming is the Ivan guy.
Incidentally, very much thank you to the randoms for joining us, and I do run an open server so people can join us, and we are fairly friendly a lot. We do play this game quite a lot and have had a lot of fun doing it. So yeah, please do feel free to join us again. Who's this? Right, this car.
I know that was Max because he laughed as soon as he did it.
Really?
The thing is, I said, because this car has so much more G-forces, I am really being chucked about in my seat. I am really... who's in that red car? It's Andre. Oh, bugger! That's what I did last lap as well. And I spun it last lap.
Gradual improvements is what it's all about.
I could do with bigger wing mirrors.
How the hell did I get a stop-go penalty for speeding in the penalty?
They are a bit petite, aren't they?
Whoa!
Right.
There's a car where I didn't expect a car to be.
With the pit lane in it.
Yeah, I've got split lock penalty to go to the pit lane. The problem is that it's not repairing the bloody car.
Oh, very good, Ivanor. Oh, fuck!
Hello, bitch.
I nudged you into the thing because you wasn't in the thing.
That corner's a lot faster than I thought.
Fine, yeah.
It's telling me to go, but I'm upside down in the pit lane. How the fuck do I reset?
What does that say? Something welcomes you while stares at you with empty eyes. Alright there. Calm down, Edgar Allan Poe.
What? I couldn't get rid of the stop penalty.
Did you stop?
Yes.
Did you stop inside a box?
I tried
More or
to.
less.
I don't know whether I was successful.
In, come on. But yes, I was saying, the rig is chucking me around so much, I'm having to lean into the corners as I feel like I'm risking falling out of the, out of it. So how fast is this first corner then? Oh wow, 140 plus, 140 easily.
Would this be easier with slicks? Because I am sliding all over the place.
You can't do slicks in F1. That's not allowed anymore. So
What?
You don't get slicks in F1 because when it rains, people die.
Well, that makes sense. Okay. I'm with you so far.
What makes it exciting?
When you are in
Sorry.
the FBM has slicks, but when you're on slicks, of course you hit the chevron, the blue and whites. It's horrible. Was that Max mumbled goodnight?
Yes.
Cool. Well, I'll see you tomorrow for some physics-based fun.
Thank you.
I can assure you that 150 mile an hour on that first corner is too fast.
Well, I did it 140 without any worry. I'll try. I'm about to
150
finish.
is slightly too fast.
Oh, well, let me try.
Oh, bollocks.
Whoa,
I
that's
wish
it.
people would check their fucking mirrors.
They're very small in this car.
Damn!
So 160, I reckon.
So one of the little reflector strips just went spinning across the road. It looked exactly like the out of time number plate in the Back to the Future.
On a side note, Back to the Future, the actual DeLorean car from
They're
the
fuckers.
movie is parked up the road from me at the moment at Hornby's.
Oh my god, what the
Yes,
fuck is wrong with
I
this?
I saw that actually. I
I was very
suspect they
tempted
used
to
quite
go
a
and get a
few of them
photo.
though.
No, this
Game,
is the
seriously,
one
cut that shit out.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Tab was just saying irrelevant things.
I said this is supposed to be one of the genuine
Yeah,
ones.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck you.
One of them. I mean, they probably had about 20.
Is that you, Jay? Was that you, Jay?
Like, you've completely broken all of my fucking... My wheels are pointed under my car.
Anyway,
And I was
God.
upside down.
much as I would love to play this all night long, and I absolutely would, I am shattered after my weekend, and I have a long, long week and lots and lots of work ahead of me tomorrow. So I will thank you all for joining us, especially Adro, Ivanov, the other guy, and the other guy. I've forgotten your names, I'm so sorry. We'll be back tomorrow. I think we're doing Scrap Mechanic tomorrow. But thank you for that. If you did a follow, I wouldn't know because I'm in VR, so I can't see it. But thank you all for joining. The server's always up, by the way, so do feel free to do anything. And we will be back tomorrow, say with Scrap Mechanic. And thank you all again. You're all wonderful, wonderful people. Apart from Tad.